What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of Frame Fights. I'm your host, Anton Daniels, with Slimmy, Lex, Miss Sanchez. What's going on, y'all? Let me ask y'all a question. Before y'all even tell me how y'all feeling. Y'all got any goals for next year? Or any not even, I don't even want to say goals, but anything that you're looking to do differently or more of next year?
A little more streaming. Yeah. A little more streaming. Add some value to Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. Yes, sir.
Crazy.
This burning desire to just do something with the things that I just already love. So I really want to get more into fitness and I want to get more into the church. And I don't mean just by like going to church, but I'm just incorporating like expanding my mind, things that I read, and I'm just, what I'm saying, trying to do something with it to mostly help somebody else. So I've been more into my faith more this year than any year in my life. So that's what I want to do more next year, but just better and help other people while I do a lot of things in the summertime. So we'll see.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah. Make it happen.
I just plan on going back to school, getting some more credentials behind my name, also growing my non-for-profit that I have, and really trying to work on the building that I want to get for homeless, abused women that are out on the streets, trying to get back on their feet. I would like to start like a say apartment complex where we help them get education if they don't have any, get them jobs, get back on their feet. You only have a certain amount of time you can stay there. Of course, it's going to be rules, no drugs, no men, all of those things. So those are my goals to start working on to get that off the ground.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. That's dope. So how y'all feeling? What's the word?
I'm good, but we got to hear from you.
Right.
Oh, I'm just locking in. I'm 100% on work. That's it. That's all I'm focused on is work. This is more of what I was already doing this year. But being more locked in, even more. And I don't know. I don't think there's anything else outside of just staying locked in. You know what I'm saying? I think my schedule is gonna take me to having to travel maybe 3-4 times a month for most of the year.
Woo.
And that's not intentional. That's just what I think the schedule is going to be. And that's it. Just locking it in, man. That's all I care about.
Carrie,
You see, Carrie?
yeah, Carrie said Anton's 2026 goal is
I'm not listening to Carrie right now. I'm not listening. I'm not listening to Carrie.
I can
I'm
see
not listening to Carrie.
Oh my goodness.
I think another thing that I might focus on is trying to call my circle. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to make my circle a little smaller. That's very hard to do. And I don't even think like trying to make the circle smaller by like eliminating people, but not focusing so much on people in general and focusing more on myself. I think that this year, and I ain't even talking about people that's visible to the internet or nothing like that. I've spent so much time on what other people want or is best and all of that stuff. Boxalitis kicked my ass this year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, just trying to stand more focused, not letting that shit kick my. It ain't even boxalitis. It's more or less about like, because it's not like that. It's more like, why am I listening to women? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's more like that. Like I don't want to spend my time trying to make sure that I'm spending quality time doing the things that other people want to do. I'm not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused 100% on the hustle. I feel like I left it, and let me tell you why. I feel like I left a lot on the table. I feel like I left a lot on the table because I was so focused on trying to do work-life balance and anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. People hit me up like, yo, time, let's go here, or yo, time, what up, so on and so forth. And trying to be more social, trying to allow, because one of the things that people kept telling me this year is, Anton, you got to do the events. You got to go outside. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to go and do stuff because people keep inviting you and you always say no. And you always just want to work, work, work. So I tried to do a little bit of more of that this year. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm not focused on that. Cause usually it'd be some holes around or some holes somewhere in it. And it's just like I always, in every single situation where I was out doing something out that was an invite for somebody else, I always was caught myself thinking to myself, like, man, I could be working right now. You know what I'm saying? I could be working right now instead of kicking it with these. They pretty, they cute, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to know these hoes. I just want to go work. And so that's what I mean by boxalitis kicking your ass, because it was always, yo, man, we about to be okay, I'm gonna come through and see what's happening. And then I'd be thinking to myself, I should have stayed home and stayed working. So that's kind of the mindset, like just lock the fuck in. Fuck it. Like if I don't know you, if you're not already a part of my inner circle, if you ain't got my phone number, and I don't want to focus on nothing that got to do with nothing outside of that. So
no, I feel you there.
That's it. That's all it is.
Stay locked in.
What else is going on before we get started with the show?
Well, me and Slimmy was having a little back and forth, and we thought we would save it for this so we can get anybody else's opinion. So we were talking about indecent proposal, right? So go ahead.
This should be good. Before we get started with the show,
go ahead and say what you said, Slimmy, so I can go ahead and go off that.
That's okay. For the people that don't understand, it's this old movie called Indecent Proposal, where you had this couple and they were so in love and all of this stuff. And you know, it was Woody Harrelson, if I'm not mistaken. It was Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson who was in the movie. It's 90s movie. And this rich guy came along, and I think he offered 1 million to spend one night with his chick, and it tore them out the fucking frame. Even when they got the money, they never was the same afterwards. They never were the same. All right, so now that the audience got some understanding of it, what's going on?
I said she should have took the money. They should have did it. But she should have been more loyal. She should have never
Who
did
should have been
nothing
more
with him.
loyal?
She should have
Yeah, that
never
was a
did
part
nothing
of
with
the
him.
deal. That was a part of the deal, though, kind of, sort of. Like it
You
wasn't.
think so?
It wasn't specifically stated, but it was implied. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever happens, happens type of shit.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have let nothing happen. She shouldn't have let nothing happen. But Miss Sanchez,
But my argument is he shouldn't have let her go. She didn't even want to go. I mean, they talked about it and they came to agreement with it.
He
To me,
shouldn't have let her go.
no. Because
Listen.
now look what happened once if you really loved her, you sent her to this man that has all this money, and you know you can't provide none of this stuff she about to experience, the yacht, the private planes. You sent your woman to this man, and you
Let me tell you something. Once the offer was placed out there, it was always going to be a thing. Because the minute that they got into an argument, it was going to resurface in her mind. I could have been on the yacht with this nigga.
He should not. If you love me, don't let me go. What you mean?
I can't let you do nothing. You're going to do it on your own.
He asked her, he had respect. He asked him, can I have this night with your wife? He had to give the answer, not her.
Listen, if my chick was to ever come to me, because first of all, in order to get my chick, you're gonna like anybody that's in my circle, you're gonna have to spend more than $1 million. All right, because $1 million ain't gonna impress nobody that's over here. You know what I'm saying? I promise to God, like, it ain't gonna impress. Don't nobody give a fuck about no $1 million. My mom will be like, "That's nice, Anton. Where you about to go today?" Like that's not an. But it was in the 90s, right? So let's say 10 for the sake of conversation, right? Let's add some inflation. Let's throw some stuff on there and all of that. I think that most chicks is going. 99.9% of all chicks is going. 99.9% of all men is gonna send their chicks. If my chick came to me and said, "What do you think this guy offer me an M or whatever, offer me 10," I'm done with her. I'm done. I can't do it.
I wouldn't have went. But if we had the perfect little love story, and only thing we was struggling, we could have figured that out. I'm not going. And if you send me, that's a problem. Because what you mean?
Until y'all break up, and then you're gonna be pissed that you didn't go.
man. So in this updated scenario, $10 million. Yeah, get
Let's
your
say
ass
5.
over there.
Let's say 5. Let's say 5.
Get your $5 million. Get your ass over there. You do something. Just know if you do something, though.
She's not gonna tell you if she did.
What do you expect her to do?
She's not gonna tell you if she did.
I ain't gonna lie though. If that money get wired right away, she might. She might as well just stay with it. She might as well just stay there because I might be gone. I might be gone for real. I ain't gonna count. I don't know what happened to your wife. I don't know what happened to her. What you doing tonight though? I'm about to go over here. I'm about to go to Mexico. You about to live it up.
He got that Marty Supreme.
I don't know, man. The number one thing that I value from women today is loyalty. I value it more than anything, more than money, more than love, more than all of that. Loyalty is everything for me. So the minute that I realize that, or if I suspect that a chick, let me say this, and I'm gonna say this out loud, to any woman that may be watching this, that may be even in my sphere. The minute that I suspect that a woman is opening herself up to something else that's not for me, I'm instantly, my mind is off of it. Like I'm instantly off her.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm instantly off her. Like I can't. I don't see her the same. I automatic because I'm territorial, so I would automatically slot her as okay. I don't give a fuck about her.
No, that's a real thing.
So loyalty is everything for me. And the minute that a chick is disloyal, can't fuck with her. Don't even see her the same.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that movie is
Slimmy,
wild.
do you have a big thing for you?
Huh?
Yeah.
You
I
said
was
what,
asking
Lex?
Slimmy, did he have, I was asking Slimmy, was there something Anton is big on, something you big on?
No, your mic messing up. I can't hear you.
She said, is it something that you big on too? Like, is it
Yes.
something in particular that you specifically big?
Oh no, I'm big on loyalty. Loyalty, like, man, because I'm loyal to a fault.
Yeah,
I don't switch up.
I don't either.
I don't switch up. I can't. Once I rock with you, I rock with you. You got to do something to me that's just to get me to not rock with you no more. You
Yeah,
have to do something egregious.
it take a lot.
Yeah, you have to do something really egregious. So
Yeah,
it's just like, no, man. And
I go
one
to a
thing
man house for $10 million.
you say what?
I said, like, go to a man house for $10 million.
Yeah, that's egregious. But you're gonna come back to an empty house.
make
That's all.
make the best of it. You gonna make the best of it though.
Yep.
We're
She
not gonna
gonna
bump the bag.
she gonna come back to an empty house. You gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm
Yeah,
gone.
you told her
Cause
to
you
go.
gone. I'm gone because you gone for real. Because you out your mind to even propose that to me. You out your mind. Because it's in your mind that you think this is okay. So you obviously you're gone.
Yeah,
What can I do for you? You're gone. So yeah, like loyalty is I don't even know the word for it. It's mandatory. Like so it really is no words to actually speak about how important loyalty is. There's no
I
word to
could
describe it.
I can compartmentalize though. Like if I know that you, let's say for example, if I know that you already in something, right? Like you already got something going on. And I ain't talking about relationship, I'm just talking about business, anything. Business or relationship or whatever. Let's say you already got something going on and you come into it with that mentality that like, yo, this is what I got going on. I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I can compartmentalize. Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. I feel you. Whatever. Um, if you pledge your allegiance and then you switch up though, that's where I'm like,
Uh,
oh, fuck that.
uh-huh,
You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
I can't do that.
Unacceptable.
Like, let me tell you one of the things that I I'm not gonna say that. Like I look at women that leave themselves open to communication from their exes as the ultimate red flag.
Say that again.
Like women that leave themselves open to communication from their exes is the ultimate red flag to me.
Man, ghost.
Like
I'm not getting in no
you don't
situation with.
completely block it, remove it, any access to anything like that. It's just like I
Yeah,
never
no,
see
I'm
it the
cool.
same.
I'm cool.
Not
Yeah,
even an ex, just if a woman says to me, he keeps contacting me or something like that,
because you allow it.
I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I just look and my mind is automatically shifted now.
Yep, you allow it. Whew.
I don't even know how guys deal with that shit. I would
Ain't
never
no way.
but so anyways, y'all ready to get started with the show?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
With your little indecent proposal, Miss Sanchez?
Yes, listen, leave it alone. He
All
shouldn't have
right,
let
so
it go.
we're gonna do a preview. This is courtesy of Slimmy. And
Woo-wee.
this is a new movie coming to Netflix. Check it out.
So, there's been some developments. We have a few more questions. Last time we spoke, you described the job as follows. Your unit works the dope game. Drugs, guns.
Knock, knock, Miami PD.
How you doing this evening?
5 cops just magically appeared on my doorstep. I've been better.
You mind if we come inside?
But the majority of your work consisted of cash seizures.
I don't have any drugs.
The dog's not trained to detect drugs. The dog's trained to detect money. How much was the tip that came in? 300 grand. That's a $20 million rip. It'd be so much easier if we just stole this money. I swear to God.
You should just take whatever money you want and walk away before this goes really bad for all of us.
No one needs to die tonight. You have 30 minutes to get out of that house.
What we do right now and who we talk to matters. The longer we stick around here, the dicier this shit's gonna be. Tell me what's fucking going on. Do you think I want to jack this rip? I don't trust you right now, and that's a fucking problem.
Any ideas who might want this money?
$20 million. Where do you want to start?
AWTGG. What does it mean?
Are we the good guys?
All right, I'm gonna leave it there. What are your thoughts on upcoming movie The Rip, Sonny?
Oh, well, I mean, we've seen movies like this 1,000 times, but the way they presented this, it just looked good. I ain't gonna lie. It looks good. I'm just trying to figure out, why is it on just Netflix? Why would
Because
they make
Netflix spent the money to get that shit.
That is crazy. Like,
Netflix is a player, bro. Netflix is a huge player.
yeah, they
Apple TV, Netflix, all of that shit. They paying big money for these exclusives, bro.
yeah, 'cause that's a crazy production right there. And then you got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in it.
Yeah,
Like that. That's crazy.
Good,
Netflix.
Goodwill Hunting crew.
Woo, yeah. Then they got a old boy from The Walking Dead. I think his name is Jason Yoon.
Yeah, he is. He was the original dude that was on the.
Yeah.
He was driving a car. I think he was driving a Hellcat at the time on the very first season of The Walking Dead when my man got stuck under the tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, what was his name on The Walking Dead? Oh,
I don't know.
it's not Andy. It's not Andy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie. It's gonna be.
Oh
dope.
yeah, yeah. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be real fire. Yeah, you said it well. They woo. Netflix stepping all the way up.
Yeah, they doing their thing. And if they get this new Paramount deal, Warner Brothers deal, then they're gonna really
It's gonna be
kill it.
ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, we can get into the show. So I'm gonna start off with SpongeBob.
Yay!
I'm gonna start off with SpongeBob. So we're gonna get into the preview for SpongeBob, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do SpongeBob, and then we're gonna go to Marty Supreme, and then we're gonna get to Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. Thoughts? I don't know who want to go first on this one.
Get this out the way. I don't even know why. Let me back it up. I sat there in that movie theater probably about 50 times, and I'm like, what am I doing in here? Like, is this for real? I mean, if you're 13 and up, sure. I don't think it's appropriate for anybody that's under 13. I've never been a SpongeBob fan, so maybe I'm being biased because I've never seen any of the shows or any of the movies. So I went in with an open mind. But I didn't like it. Not one bit. Not one bit. I mean, the animation stuff was good, but other than that, I didn't like the storyline. It was too much crying and emotional stuff. I get it. He wanted to be the big guy, singing on this roller. It did nothing. I wouldn't even take kids to see it. That's how bad it was for me. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 3.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it like a 3. I probably would have rather seen Anaconda. Yes.
Shit.
Just saying.
Slimmy, Lex, what y'all thinking? Lex, go ahead, Lex. Say it again. You going in and out. Your audio is going in and out a little bit.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll just go. I've seen SpongeBob before, and you know, I don't know. I don't take it seriously or nothing like that. But I wasn't sure if I don't remember it being like this. This shit just seemed over the top. It just seemed like outrageous. Like every instant of this movie was outrageous, and it's just like, damn, what the fuck going on? And I didn't understand the brick, like the brick shit that just kept happening. Like it was a lot of homosexual innuendo.
He was shitting the brick.
You ain't know that?
Like, but everybody did it like 30 times. It was strange. I'm just like, yo, I didn't understand what was going on, man. The story, I don't know what was going on, man. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, it was a very, very homosexual film.
Why
For
you say that?
children.
Why you say it was homosexual?
It was a lot of gay stuff going on, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah, man. They had the rainbow penises. They was sword fighting. Oh,
They bud with the testicles hanging out. I'm like,
yeah, it was weird. Woo! Oh my goodness. That shit was like disturbing. I was shocked. I'm like, damn, why they pushing this on kids? Like, what's going on, man? You gotta pause the whole fucking film. Yeah, but they did. I saw Ice Spice in there too, so that was kind of crazy. But they just, this is a money grab, man. They know kids like SpongeBob, but they did their best Disney 1-2 impersonation, throwing all that weird ass shit in there for kids. So I ain't gonna lie though, it was some funny ass parts in that movie. It was some things that just happened. I was just like, yo, what? Like some funny stuff happened, but it was like it's just a strange ass story, man. I can't tell nobody to go see that shit. Like that shit was strange, man. I give it like a 4 at best. Like that shit was weird as fuck. Like I can't cap.
They went
that
to
shit was
the bikini high school and the girls talking about come play with us. I said,
yeah. There was some pedo shit in there. Like then the amusement park was Big Booty Something Beach or something like that. It was
Booty Bear.
It was really weird. Then they on the roller coaster, motherfuckers is dying.
Final Destination.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me weak. That motherfucker looked up at that roller coaster. Boom, boom. It's like, what the fuck? Shit was weird as fuck. I'm like, what am I watching? Why am I here?
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Man, and then it just kept getting worse because it was some people next to me. They had this badass kid. He just doing whatever in that bitch. He running around. I'm like, y'all not gonna sit the kid down? He like walking up, looking at the screen. I'm just like, what is happening right now? Then the dude next to me, he there with his two boys. He just was like, oh, he's doing everything. I'm like, this can't be life right now. This shit was insane. That was just a strange movie experience for me. I was just like, yeah, no more SpongeBob for me. I wore the shirt in support, but
Wait,
fuck,
the
man.
little, what was it, Squid, whatever his name was, his
Oh
best
yeah,
friend
Squidward.
had on the thong.
No, that
No,
was
Patrick. That's
Patrick.
Patrick. Patrick
Oh,
had
well,
the thong
he
on.
having that
Like,
little black thong. I was like, okay, booty
That was
drip.
really an eye patch.
that's made it worse. Man, I didn't realize Patrick was that stupid. Like he was fucking dumb as fuck.
And
Like
emotional.
dude is dumb. Yeah, that movie. Yeah, man. Good grief. Yeah. No more SpongeBob for me, man. Lord, I can't do it.
Lex, I don't know if you had a chance to see SpongeBob.
I did. I saw it this morning. It was not like how they used to make the old SpongeBob back in 1999, early 2000s. So it's like they try too hard trying to be everything that the characters usually are, but in pet, like making it gayer. So because it used to be some funny lessons in SpongeBob. Everybody knew Squiggle. They was like, dang, now that I'm 30, I see where Squiggle coming from. I don't want to be around you niggas going to work, working for some cheapskate, or some, it was things like that was going on in the earlier SpongeBob's. But so I was looking forward to seeing this movie, but when I saw it, I'm like, this movie freaky. So the only thing that I got out of it that was pretty decent was like um him going to like the underworld reminded me of something like finally somewhat spiritual, but then it went far left. So like but I did enjoy the Flying Dutchman becoming like human. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him in a human form. So that was nice. Other than that, I'm good. I give it a maybe a for nostalgia 5 out of 10.
Yeah. All right. So let me say this. I judged the movie. I judged the movie based off of what was going on around me and how out of my mind I could be while I was watching it. So SpongeBob is an experience. It's a better experience when you um I don't want to say not sober, but it's just a better experience when you're different. Let's just say different. Dog, gay jokes are hilarious, bro. I don't know why. I'll be cracking up so hard, dog. I was in there rolling secretly. I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why. You know how it's like, you know how dumb jokes are funny?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, bro. Like every time Patrick turned around and his booty went together.
His booty was sagging like flapjack.
I didn't understand that, man. I'm like, what is this?
No, Slimmy, have you ever seen people with like weak butts and they booty look like it's just sad like flapjacks? I've seen it before.
He's a
Back when they had the
starfish, so it's just so strange. Like they kept showing his butt. Like shit was weird as fuck.
And when I was walking in, this Asian lady was like, she had like this broken English. I mean, she was speaking English. You know how Asian people talk that's not from here, and it'd be like, movie, it was got this in there. She was talking to the attendant. And so I got there slightly a little late, and she was like, is this SpongeBob? Is this what SpongeBob is about? Oh, and then me and this like 11-year-old kid that was sitting next to me, bro, we was rolling. We were having a fucking ball, bro. That junk was so funny, bro. So Yeah, man. I'm gonna give it a nice hot 2, 3. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 2 or 3. When you clear headed, and I'm gonna give it an 8, 9 when you out of it. So,
That's fair. Since I gave it a 5 out of 10, that's fair.
8, 9, bro. If you gotta go see that shit on some other junk, bro. Honestly, if you gotta see it differently, you gotta go, bro. Go watch SpongeBob, drunk or high. Go smoke one, go smoke two, or go get some, go drink and go watch SpongeBob, bro. That shit is so funny. That junk had me on the flow. I thought that junk was the most hilarious thing in there, bro. And then to see, I don't know what's wrong, but seeing the regular man pirate and with the SpongeBob character, that shit was so funny, bro.
Man,
That
that
was,
shit look crazy.
His nose was so big.
that junk was hilarious, bro. I laughed, I laughed, I laughed. I thought that junk was so funny, and it was so dumb. It was the dumbest shit that I ever seen in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
The scene where he turned into a square and he went into the vent and Patrick
Man.
it in. I don't know why it was so funny, bro.
Yeah, I think that movie was made while people were under the influence. The whole cast and crew was under the influence. They wrote it under the influence. They wrote it for people under the influence. But
Oh
going
my
into that shit
god, bro.
sober?
That junk was hilarious. It was dumb as hell.
No, it's
They
not for
could have done
children.
something
Hold on,
totally
I'll be right
different.
back,
Nah,
y'all.
it's not for children.
That was
They,
not for
you know how
children.
they made Tom and Jerry? They made that new movie Tom and Jerry with guy. It was like the girl that was working in a hotel, and she had Tom and Jerry was there, like or whatever. They could have made something similar to SpongeBob, what it was relatable. I don't know. I just feel like it was too much sexual things, like you said. So it didn't make it took away from like just people that used to be fans back, in the early 2000s. Like I said, it just didn't make it. It's like y'all ruined it a little bit. I have more high expectations for the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed.
Yeah,
You have
I
more
didn't. I had.
expectations for SpongeBob?
I
I had
did because I used to watch art cartoons and grew up off of, what I'm saying, certain cartoons. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So and sometimes when I watch movies that I have high expectations for, I kind of predict the writing. Like, okay, I expect them to write something a little bit better like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be like a fake inspiring movie writer. I'm like, what the hell is this? Thong, pirate eyes, like nothing they did about dancing with some jellyfish on their stomachs and stuff was funny. I'm like, this SpongeBob used to be hilarious. Like them talking about Sandy Cheeks stinking because she was a squirrel. That used to be funny. So yeah, my expectations was gone.
I didn't understand. Like she wasn't in it. She was like,
No, that was
man,
an
oh, that's
episode.
another thing. Man, they stopped the whole movie to throw her in there, and that was so random. I was like, what's going on? I think it is. I think it is for people. I think it is for you to be trippy to watch that. I think you got to be trippy. You got to be trippy to watch that, man. Like I think that's what it was for. Because I forgot about that random shit. Like that was
Mhm.
totally random. I was like, what? Like they, huh? A little bit. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. He came to say today.
He
Yeah.
the one
Oh,
who joined it.
I don't know how Mr. Krabs could have had a bigger role, Carrie. He was in the whole thing.
Hold on.
Now
Let me
Squidward.
make sure my AirPods is on. That's where it is. All right, hold on. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you now for sure.
All right, my bad. No, I said that this shit was never supposed to be for like kids. Like this is
Oh yeah,
SpongeBob
no.
slapstick. dark humor. If you know jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like kids was in there laughing at the shit in Bricks Park, and they didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. They had no clue what that shit meant. You know what I'm saying? So it was dark. It's supposed to be dark humor, and it ain't supposed to really make no sense.
Oh, it didn't.
And
Oh, it didn't. That's what
plot didn't make sense. You know, none of that shit made sense. But that was part of the reason why that shit was so funny, bro. Because it was like, you want to be a swashbuckler. Like, I'm with it.
Man.
They should have played homage to when they were on his boat before in the episode. It was just so much I saw they could have wrote up in there to make it funnier. Y'all.
That junk was hilarious, bro. I was cracking up.
And they had
Cracking
Ice
up.
Spice. They had Ice Spice do the soundtrack. That's what was crazy. I was like, damn.
I don't know if I was just completely under the influence or what, but I was dancing to that shit at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
And she was at the beginning too.
At the beginning too, I was there.
Yeah, that big guy. Big guy.
Yeah, that shit was hitting. I don't know why.
Big
I don't
guy.
know what's wrong.
Big guy.
That's my joint now, bro. That was slapping. That's why I'm slapping. I was dancing right there in the middle of the movie theater.
There was nobody in the movies with me, so I was stretched out.
Didn't like that shit.
My movie theater was booming. It was full as hell. It was grown folks, black people, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
that junk was funny.
And
there wasn't a lot of people in there for me. It was like 40 people.
Oh, no, we had the bar open at ours. Like it's a full bar. That junk was slapping, bro. So, all right. So there you go, Miss Sanchez. SpongeBob for you. Miss Sanchez gonna have to come watch the movies with me, bro. Watch movies with me, man. I think that some of these experiences is different depending on who you go with or who you watch it with or what you're watching around. I don't think it's always about it.
I definitely went alone. I was like, what the? I'm gonna get
SpongeBob slapping, bro. Let me read some of y'all super chats and then we're gonna move on to the next one. I wish someone would fix their lips to ask me that BS. So he talking about the indecent proposal.
Yeah, indecent proposal, yeah.
Crimson 5878 says, greetings and salutations to everyone. You're absolutely right. Loyalty and respect can't be bought. If a person can be bought, they were never yours. Talk about it, Crimson.
Facts. Woo!
Or maybe she was only yours for a minute. Purple Haze says, what up to the panel? Slimmy, Lex, AD, and last but not least, Miss Sanchez.
What's happening, homie?
Miss Sanchez got that I'm a hustler and this my chick look. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm driving the Saab with the gold BBSs and this is my chick type of chick. I like it. It's dope. I like it a lot.
And if you need me to let my window down, I will.
See? I told you. I see you guys like Zootopia 1 and 2, but have you seen The Bad Guys 1 and 2? Says 05 AOT or Salt. You could say it's either one.
I haven't seen
The Bad Guys 1 and 2.
I haven't seen The Bad Guys.
So all right. Carrie says she gonna get that staff retreat and Kim is right with her. What is this? What does a staff retreat look like? Y'all paint the picture for me before we get into Marty Supreme.
We're on a beachfront. We got a beachfront house.
Beachfront?
Yeah. So we can just walk.
So where is this at? Where is this at?
Figure that out. I'm gonna leave that to Kim. She's the planner. But we can just get massages on the beach. We have a chef cooking for us daily. Oh my God, it just sounds
private. So you're saying it's a private chef and it's a beachfront house. So is this a beachfront house or is this a beachfront place?
Well, you mean like we could be a
beachfront with a pool.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pretty big place.
I left Mississippi because it was too hot and y'all talking about beach.
I don't know what this looks like. What does this look like? What is this whole
big, Anton, so we ain't all squished together. Everybody had their own space, and
Is this a big house or is this like a hotel? I don't
say a
get it. I
big
don't
house.
understand.
But we could do a hotel too if everybody didn't want to stay. But it's not really a retreat and us getting to know each other because we should have some bonding exercises that's going on too.
What does these bonding exercises look like?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. Have you ever seen the movie Couples Retreat? Something like that.
I have.
Something like that, but not couple stuff.
So do you bring but if you have a retreat for the crew, it can only be for the crew. It can't be for nobody else can come.
That's why I said not the couple stuff, but kind of like how the idea of that was.
To say team building.
Yeah.
I don't know what team building looks like.
Team building in a big mansion. Trust activities.
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like strain on the Wi-Fi.
Really?
It sounds like strain on the Wi-Fi. I have to have fiber. We'll see. I don't know what that look like. Y'all show me some ideas, and then I'll see what happens. We'll play it out from there.
Cool. Get on it, Kim.
This is so wild.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's. Let me tell you why I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen because everybody not gonna go.
I'm coming.
It only works if the majority of the people goes.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works. I don't think that everybody is gonna make it. I think that at least 2 to 3 people is gonna find a way to cop out.
I agree.
And it'll never work like that. It only works if you actually get buy-in by the overwhelming majority. And there's always gonna be somebody that cop out.
I think Carrie says she'll go. Kim's definitely going.
No. Everybody's gonna say a lot of things.
Actually,
when you start getting closer to the dates, niggas always got a reason, an excuse. Something happened. My dog ate my homework. That type of shit.
Kim says she's bikini shopping. Yes, and get those emails to Anton by Friday with the houses.
I don't believe y'all. I genuinely don't believe it.
I'm coming. I
don't believe it at all. This sounds expensive. How long is this thing? How long is it supposed to be?
Carrie, how long you want to be there? I say 5 days. I don't know. Look, let me okay, what, 3 days?
Mika said 7 days.
Oh, I was with 5.
Yeah. We'll see. We will see. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. We're gonna talk about it on the next break. In the meantime, yeah, of course you would figure that out. But in the meantime, Marty Supreme. All right, so let me get to Marty Supreme. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification. It's a little bit of the preview.
I have a purpose. Okay. Let me ask you something. Do you make money at this little table tennis thing?
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No. Backhand! Forehand!
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
There's no turning back.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Do you need help? I could help you.
You wanna go hustling again?
Put your money where your mouth is.
We will find you.
176, 177, 178, mouse and back, baby, yeah!
Welcome to your life.
Marty,
I can't support your mother.
you're not gonna have to. Because I'm gonna step up.
I'll step up.
I'm gonna step up in a way you can't even imagine.
Marty, I'm gonna make you an offer. I gotta do it completely on my own. It's every man for himself where I come from. That's just how I grew up.
Hey,
all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna stop right there.
I don't know who wants to go first, but Marty Supreme.
I can. Um, First of all, I didn't know what I was walking into. I said, Slimmy, I don't want to see this, but I am pleasantly surprised. I actually really liked it. Marty was a hustler with a smart mouth. He could talk his way into anything and out of anything. Even though everybody was trying to shit on his dream, he still was pushing to figure out how he was going to make it happen. And I loved that. I loved his drive, everything. I loved his best friend, Tyler, the creator. I loved how they played, in that one scene they played all them people. I kind of figured that's what they was doing, but I liked it. I love seeing Fran from The Nanny in it. She still looks great for her age, as his mom. And then the guy from the Shark Tank. I kept trying to figure out, where do I know him from?
Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't know he was an actor at all. But I loved how he played him and the wife. But to me, it was a really good movie. I didn't really care for the ending too much. Kind of broke my little heart. I'm not gonna say why, but I think it was a really good
Why you
movie.
say you're not gonna say why? You can say why.
Oh, because he didn't get to his goal, which was to, play the guy in the championship. Even though he still beat him at the end, I mean, that still made him feel good, but I just feel like, he didn't get to his goal, which was to win the champion. And I think he could have did, because he was pretty good at what he was doing. So I wish he could have got that chance. And then I said he was a typical dude at first, when the the little baby situation, talking about his pullout game strong. That's mine.
The originator of the pullout.
His pullout game was strong. And then you had the little reference of like, look who's talking. Have y'all seen that in the beginning when they was in the shoe store and they was getting it on? I was like, okay, but other than that,
Yeah, that was the very, very beginning.
When they had a little, I said, oh, look who's talking. But I liked it. Like I said, he was a hustler. He was about his stuff. He could talk you probably out your panties like he did old girl several times. And I'm like,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I just wish he just would have made it to the finish line and actually got what he wanted. But at the end, he got his family. At first, I thought the girlfriend was a liability because, I just thought she was a liability, but she was a ride or die. She had his back. But I didn't like the part about the black eye. I thought about Anton. I said, this is why Anton don't be believing us now.
Nope, I don't believe nobody.
But I thought it was really good. I really did.
All right. What'd you give it? You ain't give it a rating.
I'm gonna give it probably a 7.5.
Impressive.
I feel like the music was good with the time frame that it was in too. I wish I was in that time frame. You see that menu? They was like steak $1.50. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but everything was relative though.
Yeah. I'm like, a hotel $2. I'm like, oh,
everything
was relative.
I liked it.
Lex, I don't know if you've seen this movie.
I did.
I saw you seen Marty Supreme? Wow.
I watched it right after SpongeBob. Literally, it was back to back. That movie, I liked it. I like different parts of it though. First of all, Marty he has hustle, but he was a bum. If I was the Jewish culture, I would take him out. You did nothing with your purpose, but it's like he did something to gain some type of self-worth, confidence. You went over there with where the money at? you made nothing. You made no money. You did all of that. You went through all of that. That's it. Every scene, different scenes took me by surprise because it was so extreme. The movie would be quiet at first and a little mellow, and then it get extreme. And I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? Like, I thought the dog got on fire, was set on fire from when they blew up the gas station. It was cool watching them hustle, out figure out how they hustle people out of money, but it was like, Marty, what are you doing? And I like that he was pimping old girl out. That was actually funny. His dad was bogus too. Like, I didn't really like his dad. he was doing too. He was too emotional for me. Like, what are you doing? 1 minute you
That
gonna
was
lock
his
him up,
uncle.
next minute you not. You got that was his who?
That
His
was his
uncle.
uncle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that
I'm
was his
sorry.
uncle. Yep.
But yeah, basically, we just watched a bum hustle his way to nothing, like in order to not kiss a pig. Because like
That's true.
I thought he was gonna talk his way to the championship at the end, but you didn't, and then you start crying about a baby that you didn't claim at first. So yeah, that was a lot. But I like the his baby mama. She reminded me of what was that girl name that played on 8 Mile? She passed away.
Oh, you talking about
Brittany
Brittany,
Murphy.
Brittany Murphy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brittany
very
Murphy?
much.
Yeah.
But overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10.
I didn't know what to think about this movie. It was almost like I wanted to watch it twice just to fully, because it's almost like one of them. One at first you're watching it. For me, I was watching it from an entertainment perspective, but then it was like sometimes I got to switch over and put on my critical lens. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to separate the two in a way, but I liked it because the nigga was such a degenerate. And honestly, I believe that for most people that we pedestalize, whether it's an athlete, whether it's an entertainer, whatever, I think that most people, one of the things that make them unique or one of the things that drive them to be so successful is because a lot of times they be having some fucked up shit happening in their real life in real time. I genuinely believe that. I think that the dude from Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, I think he did incredible. He did a really good job basically playing himself, but in an older time. I also like, I'm kind of biased because I like older movies, like new movies that paint a picture of an older setting, right? I'm a fan of those type of movies. I like the older cars. I like the way that they dress. I like the way that they move. Even the music, the soundtrack was beautiful and perfect for the. That's another thing that they did really really well. I think Tyler the Creator did incredibly well. Usually I don't like rappers playing roles because most of the time they bad actors. I think that Tyler the Creator did an incredible job, and Gwyneth Paltrow did an incredible job playing an older woman that was smitten by a younger guy that just so happened to be a bum while at the same time being married to a dude that was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like that. One of the things that I liked about the film is that he was so fucking dysfunctional. He was a high functioning, dysfunctional person. And it's reflective. It shows you that nothing really changes under the sun. Everything old is new. And it's the thing that we tell people, and even guys a lot of times when we having conversations on the internet, and I tell these niggas, they always say, no, man, it's a new day. Nigga, ain't nothing new. It was the same for Marty way back then in the 30s, 40s, and 50s as it is in 2025. It's the same fucking thing. The women are the same. The guys are the same. The dysfunction is the same. The hustling is the same. The only thing different is that you got social media to show it. The only thing different. Even when it comes to people that are super successful, the thing that's their downfall is that the only reason that they get to some of the heights that they get to is that we able to cover over all of the shit that make them unique, that drive them to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they so high functioning. That's why they so great. The rock stars slept with a lot of women and did a lot of drugs. We now look down upon that nowadays because we so politically correct and woke. But that's the reason why we love them. That's the reason why we like them. All of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was a hustler. The only thing that they made this movie, I think, 2.5 hours because he had so much shit going on in his life. It was like every waking moment that this nigga was just had somebody trying to kill him, gas station blowing up, hustling, tub falling through the floor, fucking on somebody else's chick, stealing from her at the same time, getting a hoe pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's like his level of degeneracy. I don't even know how Miss Sanchez wanted this nigga to win. I was thinking to myself, I don't really know if this nigga deserved to be a winner.
He went through all that. He should have made it to the finish line.
I don't know if he did make it to the finish line. And in the process, he screwed the person that sponsored him to get there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a tale between two worlds. I liked it. I would probably give it a 7.5. I thought it was a really well acted movie. Everybody in that movie did a really great job. The writers did a really great job. I didn't care for the way that it ended. It was like it was unfinished. I like the way the chick in the very beginning, when he was busting her down and he turned her over, but she did this move where she was still kissing him with her head going to the back. That shit was an epic. I like that shit. That was dope as hell.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. It was fun. It was fun. And I like original films, man. I like films that's not copycatting or that's not, it's just unique. It's not a lot enough newness and creativity that's going on. So I'm always gonna give extra points to originality. I didn't know that I would be interested in watching table tennis.
This is the first time we gave the same score, Anton.
Is it?
Yeah. Usually when I go high, you go low.
I don't know, Miss Sanchez. It was an interesting movie.
Yeah, his uncle wasn't about nothing either.
Yeah.
After he robbed the store.
Yeah.
Like, why keep
It was good. It was good.
Well, the reason why I picked this film personally is because I love ping pong. I
Do you really?
love ping pong. Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, I
It
played a
is
little bit.
so much fun. So I understood his competitive nature. I'm just competitive as fuck. Like, and all that competitive drive, everything. I felt that shit. I felt every second of this film. Not the degenerate parts though, because I'm not fumbling the fucking bag. Like,
Yeah.
But this is so many messages in this movie. He got in his own way so much. Like, he didn't realize he had gold sitting in front of him. They made the ping pong balls. He was so wrapped up into everything else, doing all this extra stuff like that. He didn't understand the things that people was doing for him, like just to get in this tournament, just to get
That
to the
nigga burned
next tournament.
everybody.
Yeah, he was fucking people's lives up though, like fucking them up bad. He was he was such a degenerate, man. It's crazy how he was able to manipulate everybody. He's manipulating everybody with this drive. Like everything that he did, the fact that he was at the Ritz-Carlton, he talked his way into the Ritz-Carlton from being in a room, a regular room, just because he felt entitled that he was the best ping pong player in the world. Only to lose. Only to lose. The whole reason he wasn't able to compete in the World Championships in Japan was because he ran up that tab at the Ritz-Carlton and he got himself banned. It was all his own fault. Everything was his own fault. Everything. The only thing he literally every time he turned around, he was fucking fumbling. She gave him the necklace. Instead of just keeping it pushing, he wanted to smash again. Boxolitis. Got him caught up with the police. They was able to get away. He's still trying to scheme and connive, bro. Every turn he got away, man. I don't know how Marty had like 10,000 lives.
He
But
did.
he avoided death at all costs. And like Miss Sanchez said, man, that boy could talk himself out of anything. Anything. And if he wouldn't have ran up that tab at the Ritz-Carlton, Shit, that dude probably would have let him be in the tournament. He probably would have let him in that tournament. But he was such an asshole though. He was an asshole. The one thing that he did right was when Tyler the Creator was trying to chop it up with him at that ping pong hall for the last time, he didn't tell him what was going on because Tyler the Creator probably would have went with him if he'd have seen that man. He probably would have went with him, and he realized I done fucked up too many times. So he knew the dude had kids. So that was the one thing that he did right in that whole movie. He did not let Tyler the Creator go with him. That was the one thing that he did. But this is a story of just, you could be the most talented person in the world. You could be the most talented person in the world, and it don't matter because you still gonna get in the way. You still, man, this dude was talking about how he had whooped on everybody, and he literally did. And none of it mattered. None of it mattered. But I see where everybody didn't like the ending. I loved it because it symbolizes that he was never gonna be in that world again. He could never play ping pong again. So he was moving on to a new life. That's what the kid, looking at the kid crying, because he knew that it was over for him. Because them dudes, the dude
Is
Kevin.
that what you thought that the end was? I didn't
Oh
look at
yeah,
it like that.
Rockwell. Remember what Rockwell said to him? He says, "I'm a vampire.
Yeah. I remember that. He
I've been
said he was born in
around."
1601. Yeah, all of that
Yeah,
type of stuff. The
yeah.
metaphors, yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like, He was like, nobody can ever cross me. He wasn't never gonna let him play on a world stage again because he had that dude in his pocket. He had the dude in his pocket. Remember the dude when he come out, the dude who ran the table tennis association. He came out and he thanked Rockwell for putting the event together. He was never gonna let him play in it again. He wasn't gonna ever be able to ever play table tennis again. But so that's why I feel like the child was the symbolism of him moving on to the next life, because he knew table tennis, like he was gonna be able to play like in the in the clubs and the spots, but he wasn't gonna be in the world championships no more. It was over for him.
Isn't that how most of the best people are? They like,
Yep.
Back room,
Yep.
That type of shit.
Yep. And that's another thing. This to me, this symbolized the legends that never are. Like
Yeah.
you hear about, you got Michael Jordan, right? But then
Yeah.
people don't know about let's say the dudes from Rucker.
Yeah.
You never really hear about them.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily make it to the NBA. This is what
Yeah,
that
they got
I
hooked
think
on
that's what
crack or something.
yeah, yep. That's what
Yeah.
it's like Flip. And
Yeah.
it's like Flip.
Yeah, about to run.
Like,
And about to
yep,
run.
this
Yeah.
is exactly what that's like. So it symbolizes the legends that never were. Like, it was a lot of symbolism in this to me. And then, you find out that this is about a real person, a dude named Marty Reisman. So it's a real
Yeah.
story based off a real table tennis player. He was a gambler. So that, yeah. So he wrote a book called The Money Player. I'm looking at it now. But I was wondering when I saw this, I was wondering like, yo, is this about a real person?
Yeah.
So
That's what
his
kind of set it off a little bit more too, because you start to realize that this is loosely based off of a real person, and it kind of
yeah,
give it a lot more meaningful.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying? So
but I'm biased though, because I love ping pong, table tennis. I'm gonna pick up a pickleball. I'm gonna pick up pickleball one of these days. But yeah, I mean, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I enjoyed it to the max. I loved it. I loved it, man. It was extreme. You know what I'm saying? All them situations he was in, it was extreme. But I think it was to show that everybody is human, even the best in their realm, and they don't
yeah.
always get to show that shit. They don't always get that world stage. So I loved it. I loved it, man. It was dope.
I know one
And
thing, you gotta be in
oh,
shape.
the one thing that I didn't like about it, where they messed up, and the reason why I won't give it a higher grade, is because I love some of the cinematography in it. I loved it.
Mhm.
Like when they was showing the angle, some of the angles of them at the tables, and they would show it across from the other player. But the one thing that I saw that was missing was they didn't have the overhead shot. Man, when
They
they
had it
walked into,
sometimes.
they did.
Yeah, I thought that
Oh,
they did.
no, I don't think
I
they.
might have missed it. I might have missed it then.
Yeah, no, I don't think they had no overhead shots because when he walked in, when he walked into that first, when they showed that first tournament, they should have showed the camp. They could have just easily took a drone and just went over the whole tournament. Like, man, that shit would have been dreamy. But
Yeah.
that's just me
I get what you're saying.
on the cinematography side. But other than that, man, like y'all said, that soundtrack was incredible.
Mhm.
Woo, man, that
Yeah.
was a really good movie. Really good movie.
That's an
Yeah, it was different.
interesting perspective, Slimmy, because I was wondering while I was watching the movie why I kind of felt some type of way. And it's like that wasted potential. That's what kind of like had me look at the movie a little bit more in a negative space. I'm like, dang, he had all of them opportunities to really do something with something he's naturally good at. And then I thought they was gonna figure out why the other guy, his opponent, his ping pong looked different and what was he doing with it that was so skillful or something. I had a little bit of high expectations with where his potential was gonna go. And I guess
Oh
I didn't
no.
see it from your perspective about wasted potential. And that is so crazy because coming from a life in adversity and poverty and you being that first person to do something with something that you have and you do nothing with it, that is the
I
one
mean,
that
he
could have
won
been.
technically. He beat the top guy.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess where was the reward in that?
The
Well,
reward
I
was
don't know.
he blew it.
well, the
He
reward
blew
at
everything.
the end to me.
Aside from not kissing a pig.
You say what?
I don't think that you can I don't think that you can win at the highest level and there not be some kind of carnage or
Oh
some
yeah.
devastation in your way, and destruction that you've left behind.
Oh, for sure. I
If
agree.
you look at most of these people, documentaries, lives, or whatever, even the people that they haven't made documentaries about and whatever, so on and so forth, some of the greatest men allegedly had, a bunch of mistresses or like, I mean, even if you want to go biblically, like Solomon, who was supposed to be one of the wisest men, had a bunch of wives. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of chicks. So it's like this nigga baby daddy said I had to pull out. I pulled out. You know what I'm saying? That type of junk. Like,
Yeah, he was true degenerate, man. He was
you know
true
what I'm saying?
degenerate. What would you say, Miss
We only get
Sanchez?
that side of, yeah, what'd you say, Miss Sanchez?
Oh, I just said that you got to be in shape to do that because 30 seconds, maybe a minute, I would have been out of there. Arms would have no. And no. That's a lot of work. And they was doing it for hours. It's amazing.
You don't sweat as much as you think.
Showcase.
What up, bro?
Showcase, did you hear the latest story about me? I'm gonna see if they told y'all about me. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna see if he know. He
Oh,
might not know.
nice.
I kicked out
All
the.
right. No, I ain't get kicked out of nothing.
Oh, I was about to say they ain't let you back in the
No, no,
casino.
no, no. No, I'm good. Everything is great.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't hear it? All right. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, Showcase. And when you go to work, they'll tell you about it. So yesterday, well, let me get this off the screen. Yesterday, um, I went to make a bet on the Pistons and they lost. All right, so let me start there right there. But it wasn't nothing major. It was only like a little $100 bet. But anyway, so I go over to the dice table because I love dice, right? And so I go to the dice table and I'm doing my thing and I'm having a good time or whatever. And I'm going back and forth. And I make a bet. So he knows how I bet, but I make a bet and I win $3,000 on a bet, on a bet, right? But that's not the thing. But that's not abnormal. They paid me 6. They made a mistake and gave me 3,000 too much. It was only supposed to give me 3,000. They gave me $6,000.
Whoa.
Yeah, they made a mistake and gave me 6, but I gave it back.
Somebody getting
Oh, they
I
love
fired.
gave
you
it back.
now. They love you
I
now.
gave it. I gave it back because I know all of those guys, and they will get in fucking trouble. They'll get written up. They'll lose their jobs. All of that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be
Yep.
fucked
So they
up.
paid me 6. They gave me 6,000. This was one throw. And I told them, I said, listen, I'm about to do this, and nobody had had a clue. I said, I'm gonna do the right thing right now, but I want everybody at the table to see this, and I gave them 6 $500 chips back. I did.
That's what's up, bro.
I gave 6 $500 chips back. Somebody said bullshit. Bullshit? Really? All you gotta listen, he works there. He'll know. He can go and find out for himself. I did the right thing.
Yeah, for sure. For
I did the right
sure.
thing. But here's the thing though. I wind up like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas most people will pick up the money and go, I hit on the very next roll anyway, and I made another $3,000. And I made another 3,000. Somebody said, "Boy, okay." Give me a
That's
second.
crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Money bags. Money bags. Yeah.
These
Gotta
niggas
keep it
said
up.
I'm what? I'm capping. I didn't even cash in some of the chips, nigga. I got chips in my wallet. I sit on chips, nigga. That's one. That's two. See that? These is $5,000 chips, bro. Straight from MGM. What are you talking about? I walk around with $5,000 chips. I don't cap. I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about. I don't cap. People amaze me. But yeah, I gave it back.
You're not gonna get blocked for saying that, nigga.
Oh, why would I block you?
It's just I don't know what he thought.
I'm giving the chat PTSD.
Matter of fact, I can pull up my play. That's the thing. Now everything is electronic to where you can literally pull up your play. Nigga said I capped. What? Hold on, let me see something. Win loss.
You think it's Uncut Gem 2.0? Nah, he was just Jewish. Yeah, I don't think those are similar movies. I don't think they similar. Uncut Gem
Let me
was,
see.
yeah, man, he was super degenerate in that.
While he looking, Slim, did you see any previews you liked?
Man, I didn't get to see the previews really for Marty Supreme all like that because oh snap.
This is for December,
Woo.
bro.
Woo.
2025, December. MGM Detroit. Won $57,000. So I don't know what these niggas is talking about. Like, I don't cap. I'm not gonna trip over no $3,000 chip, nigga. This is real life. I don't have to cap at all. I've won $57,000.
In December.
In December.
Oh my goodness.
Literally.
Woo.
December 2025, MGM Detroit.
This is with Sports bets too?
No, this is just at the craps table.
Oh Lord.
Well, I'm coming to Detroit. I need to learn how to play this damn time.
Mika done been there with me. She know how I get down.
Yeah, I need a lesson. Why you laughing, Slim? I'm on the way.
That is facts.
I can't
I
do
left up.
it.
I left up with 50 racks, bro.
Woo.
So
Shit.
Mika had been there. Mika seen that. I cracked on sports betting. I had cracked. That's why they stopped me. I cracked them niggas so hard over at Hollywood Casino over in Greektown. So
when we
this nigga said
going?
I capped it. Do you remember the corporate days when you come down for a quick minute, AD? Same time when you had Sweet Soul Restaurant, you haven't capped about anything. They don't know, bro. They don't know. They have no clue. I tipped the dealers $1,000 a piece on everything. I tipped dealers $1,000 a piece. So no, they said the person that made a mistake is still get fired. No, I talked to management. They said as long as they had got the money back, then everything was gonna be cool. I talked to them the day after because I called and checked on him, and they said everything is cool.
Why Mika say y'all got kicked out, Anton?
Because I had sports betted and I cracked them. I cracked them over the head. This wasn't at MGM. This was at they renamed it Hollywood Casino. We call it Greektown here in Detroit.
Well, we got one of
And
those.
I cracked them. I bust their head to the white meat. I mean, I made so much money off them niggas that they refused to take any more of my bets. And they pushed me off. They pushed me off of the sports betting because I bust their head wide open. And so I was just in there, like this was just online. It was supposed to just be online. You can't do no sports betting. And so I went in there and I was shooting dice. And next thing you know, I see all of the police around me, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
The police.
And it was like, they said, we don't want your business. And if you come back again, you're gonna be trespassing. And I was like, really? Over the online stuff? And I was like, yeah. I said, all right, cool, that's cool. So they escorted me out. They said that they didn't want my business no more, and they didn't want me to. That's amazing to me though, how they could beat all of the losing players, but if somebody comes in and win, then you know, they could say, I don't want to play with you no more.
Yeah, now that's the thing that I don't like about casinos. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. They can literally kick you out if you whoop their ass.
Yeah.
And they already got a whole bunch of rules in place for them to win anyway. Like you can't count cards, all that weird ass shit that they don't want people that's really skilled at like poker and stuff like that. The real people that got a real skill set, they don't let them play in their casinos no way.
Yep.
It's rigged.
Yep. So I got 3 hosts. Nigga, and everywhere I go, they give me a plane. They fly me anywhere I want. I can go to Macau right now. I can get a private jet over to Vegas right now.
Jesus.
I can get a private plane to Vegas right now.
Woo.
So I don't know what the fuck people talking about.
Yeah, Rio, I know that's my point. You can't count cards.
I don't play blackjack. So, all right. Anyways, back to the show. Let me read some of these super chats, and then we're gonna get it popping. Brothers Keeper says, I'm the reason why Miss Sanchez is back. I've been asking for her to come back for over a year.
Really?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, for real. When Slim starting that basketball content, they want us to talk sports so bad, bro.
It's so funny because 6'8 Aquarius this dude gonna message me talking about the super chat that he sent. I guess he has sent is Jokic gonna be like better than Hakeem and somebody else, and I was like, man, bro, you got to chill, man. Like I don't see it, man. Like I don't see Jokic as better than David Robinson. Like David Robinson won a Defensive Player of the Year. He was 8-time all defense,
He
defensive first
was.
team. Like you can't compare Jokic, who rarely plays defense, to these legendary players, man. I'm sorry. Like he
Yeah.
good for he make the game look good. They slow the game down for him, but he's nothing like those other big men. He wouldn't last. He wouldn't be able to do none of that shit against them. He would be getting destroyed. First off,
I
you're
don't know
not
about
even
that, Slimmy. I don't know about that, Slimmy.
yeah, he ain't man, Dream. You think he gonna be able to guard Hakeem Olajuwon?
I think that Jokic would be great in any era.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Absolutely
Slim.
not. No way.
Slim,
No
Slim,
way.
Slim.
No way.
Jokic would be great in any era. Any era. You talking about an era where the bigs couldn't shoot. You talking about Patrick Ewing, David Robinson.
No. Wait. They could shoot. They could
No, they
shoot. They weren't
couldn't. They could not
allowed.
shoot.
They
They
weren't
could not
allowed to
shoot,
shoot.
Slim.
Hakeem
They could not shoot,
Olajuwon?
Slim.
Hakeem Olajuwon can shoot
Slim, Slim,
threes.
Slim, Slim. But I'm not. I said an era where the centers he could shoot, but
Yeah, David Robinson could too. They just weren't
overwhelmingly,
allowed.
no, they were Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, um,
All three of
um,
those dudes could shoot.
Dikembe Mutombo, all of those
Mutombo
type
couldn't
of
shoot.
dudes. None of those
Mutombo couldn't
dudes could
shoot.
shoot like that.
No, Mutombo couldn't shoot, but David
Shoot.
Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Ewing could shoot. All three of them,
No,
they
they
had
cannot
jump
shoot
shots.
threes. They cannot shoot threes. You talking about an era where the Joker can stretch the floor. He can shoot. He can pass. He's not just a rebound scorer, inside scorer. He can shoot, pass. He's literally the offenses ran through him.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen nothing like that. We haven't seen anything like a Joker.
Well, the reason we didn't see it was because it wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed. The center had to get the rebound and give it up to the point guard. Like we didn't even really have a lot of transition offense back then. They would get that ball to the point guard. Then you started getting certain type of centers that could push that bitch up the court. Like some of them centers could dribble.
You talking about playing against a goddamn Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish, Buda Edwards, James Edwards, fucking Manu Bowl, and all of them sorry ass motherfuckers.
Manu Bowl made like 9 threes in a game before. He could shoot.
Yeah, but he wasn't a good player. He could shoot, but Joker got a complete game. Bro, it's some players, old and new, that can exist in any era. Joker would be great in any era, bro.
I don't know about great. I don't know about great.
Really?
I don't know about. I don't know if he would have been able to. Woo! I don't know if he would have been able to bang with some of them older centers, man. I don't know.
Slim.
I don't know, man.
Slim.
No, Jokic would have never dominated no 80s, dog.
Slim,
like
you crazy. Crazy. That nigga would have been better than anything you could have ever thought of in the 80s. He would be better in the 80s than he is today.
I don't know, man. He not like. So first off, those dudes back then,
the starting center for the first.
Specimens.
No, Slim. The starting center for the first 3 championships with the Bulls was Bill Cartwright, bro. Bill Cartwright.
We're not talking about Bill Cartwright. We ain't talking about him.
No. He was the starting center for the best team, one of the best teams ever, was Bill Cartwright. You're telling me that Joker wouldn't have been an absolute superstar in a league in early 90s, late 80s? Come on, Slim.
You can't use Bill. I'm talking about the best centers. He wouldn't have been able to do shit. He would have been the best David Robinson.
Okay, Slim.
David Robinson couldn't even.
David Robinson couldn't even win a championship until Tim Duncan got there. As good as
David
he was,
Robinson was always a winner. What are you talking about? He won in
David
college.
Robinson couldn't win an NBA championship until Tim Duncan came into the league.
Why couldn't he
He was
win
on.
though?
He was
He
on. He
played
was on
against
a.
Elijah
He was on.
Wan,
He was on the
Shaq.
tail end of his. He was on the tail end of his. No. David Robinson was in the league way before Shaq got there.
I'm saying
David Robinson, the Admiral, right? The
he wasn't in the
Admiral.
league way before Shaq. Shaq
David
got drafted in
Robinson was doing his thing.
1993.
David
David
Robinson was doing
Robinson
his
got
thing.
drafted in 89. That's 4
That's before
years.
Shaq. That's way before Shaq got there.
It's just 4 years though. That's college.
It's still what? What do you mean?
That was just the 4 years. That was just 4. That was Shaq in college.
Slimmy, bro. Slimmy. Really? Okay, I tell you what. Give me all of the great centers
Let me make sure
that you can think of and that you can name.
Yeah,
all of the great centers because we talking about Kevin McHale, the tall motherfucker that played for Cleveland. I forgot what his name. Brad Daugherty, is that his name?
Brad Daugherty, yeah. But
Brad Daugherty, bruh, like Joker would have absolutely dominated. His game was specifically created. His skill set, he's unguardable today.
No. So the problem with this is the rules was different, right? The rules was different. It was way more physical. Jokic is not technically he wouldn't be able to do the things that he does because he'd be wearing down. He would have had.
He's a physical person.
He's not physical enough to guard no damn Shaq. He wouldn't be able to do the things that
Shaq. Everybody.
Okay, so he wouldn't be able to guard Elijah Wan.
No. Yes, he could. Everybody moved their position because of Shaq. That's why you had tall motherfuckers now being power forwards. But Joker is a fucking 7-foot point guard. He's a positionless player. He can literally move up and down regardless of what his position is or who it is that they're playing. And that's why he would be able to thrive, is because none of those guys, the Kevin Garnett's, the Tim Duncans, they didn't guard Shaq. Even the Lakers, even the Bulls, Rodman was brought in specifically to play defense and rebound. They brought in people to just hack Shaq. That's where Hack and Shaq came from. They didn't put the best player at the position on Shaq. You can't use Shaq only alone to say whether or not a person would be able to exist in a league, to say whether or not they was physical. That's not true.
Oh yeah, they just went to the Final Four. They didn't win in college. He didn't win in college. So that was false. But they had beat Cleveland State in the Elite Eight. That's what it was.
I don't think that they could beat them. I don't think that Joker would have a problem in any era existing.
No.
In any era, he would absolutely dominate. He would dominate against the 70s niggas, the 80s and 90s, and the 2000s.
70s, yes. 70s, absolutely.
80s, 90s, and the 2000s.
90s. I don't know about that.
Who's stopping them in the 80s? Who's stopping them in the 80s? Shaq wasn't stopping nobody because...
I'll say the 90s. The 90s.
Who's stopping them in the 90s?
Elijah Wan, Robinson, Ewing.
No. Ewing, never.
Mourning.
No. Mourning was an undersized center, and he was not stopping Joker. No fucking way. He didn't even have the height to be able to stop a Joker. No way.
He was 6'11".
Alonzo Mourning was not 6'11", bro. I don't believe that even a little bit. I think that they boosted his height up. That nigga was probably more closer to 6'9".
Yeah.
He was not 6'11", bro.
Yeah, Mourning was. He definitely played bigger than what he really was. But I don't. What I'm saying is, first off, I don't think he's gonna get no triple doubles. I don't think he's gonna be doing all that shit.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he's gonna be doing all that because they
absolutely.
Man, I don't know.
Absolutely. If Jason Kidd was one of the triple double kings, Joker could definitely be a triple doubler. And Jason Kidd was drafted in the early 90s too. Jason Kidd came in. If Jason Kidd can get triple doubles, Joker definitely could have got triple doubles in the 90s. You got to remember, Jason Kidd came in at the exact same time as Grant Hill, right?
Yeah.
Jason Kidd and
Same
Grant
year.
Hill both won.
It was co-rookies of the year.
Co-rookies of the year. So you telling me that Jason Kidd could be a triple double threat, but Joker couldn't?
No, what I'm saying is it's going to take so much energy for him on defense. He's not going to be able to do the same things. It's not going to be it's not going to be the focus of it. He's not going to be doing all that shit, man. He don't play defense right now as it is. Now he gotta guard somebody like Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. What's the problem with that?
Man, that nigga ain't guarding no Olajuwon.
Yes, he is. He 100% is. And contrary to popular belief, Slimmy, what you don't understand about Olajuwon is he wasn't utilized the way that we're framing it, right? Again, today's basketball, Joker touches the ball every time down the floor. Olajuwon didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't touch the ball everywhere, every time down the floor. So it's not the way that you framing it, like, oh man, he got to guard him every time down the floor. No, that's not it.
Well, no. We talking about I ain't talking about every time down the floor, but he's still he ain't stopping Olajuwon from getting 30. If Olajuwon,
but neither is Olajuwon stopping him. That's my whole point.
You say what?
Olajuwon is not stopping. Nobody is stopping Joker from getting 30. Nobody.
You tweaking? No.
Nobody is stopping Joker from getting 30. Nobody is stopping Joker from getting 30. Nobody. Zero.
Tweaking.
Zero people are stopping.
Tweaking. You are.
I think he just put up. Didn't he just put up like 50 something the other day?
He not doing that on Olajuwon. He'll be lucky to get 20.
Didn't he just put up 50 something?
He will be lucky to get 20 against Olajuwon.
Oh my God.
He will be lucky.
No.
All that shit that he do, all that like inching the ball in, like that shit getting snatched out the air.
It's not.
Like you gotta think. Hakeem Olajuwon, for as skilled as he was around the basket, he was still a freakish athlete.
Slimmy, do you know that Juwan Howard averaged like 23 points a game for Denver in this era?
You say what?
Juwan Howard, Chris Webber's Michigan teammate, got $100+ million to play on Denver. And the nigga was averaging over 20. Juwan Howard in this exact same era. We got to stop glazing these older niggas all the time, because even though I think that was the golden era for basketball, Juwan Howard was averaging over 20. If you're and he's undersized. If you're telling me that Joker, he played a big man's position. He played a big man's position. So my point is that if you're telling me on the same Denver, right? Juwan Howard played on Denver in that era, and Joker is 200 times better than this nigga. So if you're telling me that he couldn't get 30 in that era on a regular basis, no fucking way, bro. No way, bro. No way. I'll pull it up for you real quick. I'm sorry, ladies. We're going to get there.
Take your time. She said, take your time. What's the rush? Yeah, I'm a dog. I'm a mud.
I'm a dog. I'm a mud.
In 1995, Slimmy, let me share this with you something. In 1995, and this is what you're telling me Joker couldn't do. Juwan Howard in 95-96, that's the year that the Bulls, I think, won the championship. This nigga averaged 22 points and 8 rebounds and 4 assists with the Washington Bullets, and eventually got a $100 million contract. You're telling me that Joker couldn't... Hold on. Juwan Howard is a substandard player compared to Joker. You're telling me that Joker wouldn't be able to average over 28, 29 point game in 95-96?
No. I said he's not doing that on Hakeem Olajuwon. He not doing that on Hakeem Olajuwon. He not doing that on David Robinson. He might do that on Ewing, maybe, because Ewing is slower and he wasn't that athletic. But no.
See, people in the chat, they slow. They say, who the hell is talking about Howard? I'm using him as an example to illustrate how the gap between a Joker and a Juwan Howard is a sea. It's an ocean. Yet Juwan Howard was able to average 22 points a game and 8 rebounds and 95, 96 in the era that y'all saying is the most competitive and the most difficult to score on. How, if an undersized big man is able to average 22 and get $100 million contract and go over to...
He didn't play with his back to the basket, though.
Juwan Howard? Do you know what Juwan Howard
he wasn't doing no hook shots and stuff like that. That nigga was shooting the ball.
Okay, bro. All right.
He was taking mid-range shots. What we talking? I don't understand.
Slimmy, you are off, bro.
And he ain't so guarding. He not doing that on no Hakeem Olajuwon.
You so off.
No. Juwan Howard was not no back to the basket type of dude.
Slimmy, you crazy.
No, Juwan Howard. No. Sabonis is not first. Sabonis was 7'3". So what the fuck you talking about? They wasn't stopping Sabonis. I didn't. Y'all just like hear one thing and y'all go run with it. The fact is, Hakeem Olajuwon, he and Joker, they not the same. We not doing that. I'm sorry. David Robinson, we not doing that.
You are so off, bro.
No, we not doing that, man. We not comparing Joker, who don't have no defensive nothing, to fucking Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson. Stop.
Really? How? Yeah. Okay, let me show you what Juwan Howard's game was.
Don't show me Juwan Howard. Show Olajuwon or David Robinson.
No, because you said that he didn't play a certain way.
Olajuwon or David Robinson.
You said that he didn't play a certain way.
So far, shooting under 40%, but as you saw,
look at these niggas.
Jumpers too.
Boy, he's still hitting the big shots when they need it. Juwan's hook.
Man, Joker would absolutely murder these niggas.
I can't even
Joker would. That was Juwan Howard that just put up that shot. You want me to keep going? Joker would absolutely annihilate.
Show Olajuwon.
Joker. We know what Olajuwon was doing. My point is that Joker would murder these niggas. He would absolutely destroy these niggas.
He's not murdering no. He's not murdering no.
Joker would destroy these niggas in the 90s. Joker would have these niggas on. He would be on Sports Center every fucking day, bro. Joker would absolutely put these niggas on a poster. They lucky he was born in the wrong era.
Nah.
I'm telling you, they lucky he was born in the wrong era.
First of all, he ain't athletic enough to put nobody on no damn poster. He ain't doing. He not putting none of them on no poster. He don't. Hey, look. I know basketball. I know how that shit was played back in the 90s.
Too.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the. I ain't gonna even say his name. I know how that shit was played in the 90s. Joker ain't gonna he ain't doing that shit, bro. He not doing that on Olajuwon. He not doing it. He probably ain't gonna do that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Alonzo Mourning, like, people could say that he was short, but that motherfucker knew how to guard that rim. Hakeem was only 16. All right, super chats. Hakeem was 7'1". What are you talking about, dog?
Doesn't matter.
Y'all do not know back. Man, y'all niggas in
you
this
acting
chat
like
don't
this
know
nigga don't face
basketball.
niggas. You acting like he don't face niggas at 7'1" a day. What are you talking about, Slimmy?
Who he faced at 7'1" now?
Giannis.
Giannis is 6'11". And he ain't and Giannis causing him hella problems.
This nigga put up numbers on Giannis. This nigga put up numbers.
Giannis put up numbers on him too.
That's my whole point. I agree with you.
He's not doing that on Hakeem Olajuwon, though.
Yes, he is.
Giannis, no, he's
not.
All right, let's see what he do against. All right, you know what? Let's see what he do against Wemby. Let's see what he do against
stopping
Wemby.
This nigga. Is nobody stopping this nigga? Ain't nobody stopping Joker, bro. Nobody stopping him from doing what he gonna do.
I ain't seen Joker against Wemby yet.
This nigga he literally carried Denver to a championship, and I don't know why he not getting his flowers. The dude was the best person in the league.
Wait. The argument, I'm telling you, the argument was
he's been the Joker been the best player in the league probably for about the last 5 to 6 years straight. Probably the last 5-6 years straight, he been the best person in the league. He's been the best player for the last 5-6 years straight. No debate. Not a person close. They only gave it to Joel Embiid because they was tired of giving it to this nigga and they couldn't keep giving it to the same person.
Yeah,
He been the best player in the league for the last 5 to 6 years straight. And you're telling me he wouldn't be able to thrive in the 90s, in the mid-90s?
No. The argument is against Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson. He not doing that shit. That's what the thing was. That's what I was talking to what's his name about? 6'8 Aquarius. He not doing that shit on no motherfucking Hakeem Olajuwon at all.
Okay.
Hakeem Olajuwon was 6'10 in Houston with Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson was like 7. I think Ralph Sampson was 7'3. Then Hakeem Olajuwon, when he was Hakeem Olajuwon, he was 6'10. By the time he got to the NBA, he was 7'1".
All right, let me get to these super chats because they gonna force us into this sports talk no matter what.
Yeah, that's my bad.
We got that. No, it's cool. Anton won a $50 a month Patreon coming back. Ooh, I don't know if it's ever gonna be coming back at that price. Damn, Lex fine. Hey, Lex.
Hey.
Errol Smitty says, fun fact, Marty Supreme was voted back from a little year in 1952. Yeah, that nigga fumbled hella bags. Johnny Mack in the building says, I blame Kerry for that SpongeBob movie. I'm glad you said that, Kerry. I had a ball. Call me Mr. Love says, I'm so glad I've been seeing your face more lately. Miss Sanchez has my heart. AD, don't let her leave again. Miss Sanchez she gonna have y'all niggas pent up, fucked up. Y'all gonna get yourself into something y'all can't get out of. What up, though, Slimmy? Hello, Miss Sanchez, Lex, Anton. Thank you for another episode of Frame Fights. Your car in the building. What up, your car? Says, I love this show. I predict this show will be biggest surprise of 2026. Shout out to AD, Slimmy, Lex, and Miss Sanchez.
What up, homie?
Do you remember the corporate days when you used to come down for a quick minute, AD? Same time when you had the Sweet Soul Kitchen restaurant, you haven't capped about anything. J Ben, shout out to my dog Showcase. J Ben says AD hit for some light bands mid meetup in Vegas. Oh yeah, y'all remember that? Yeah, that was pretty good. Victor Wambanyana, the F Golded, says, yo, it's Eric TV. Oh, and for somebody that said you got to be losing a lot of money to get a flight. No, that's not true. You have to give a lot of action. The hosts, the people that book you to play, they don't care whether you win or lose. As a matter of fact, a lot of times they would prefer for you win because you have a better attitude.
Yeah, you gonna come
That's
back.
how I know a lot of y'all don't understand Vegas. You don't understand the game. They care about the action. They care about how much you put into play. They don't care about whether you win or lose. Now, the game, the casino itself wants you to lose because they want to get profit. But the host will give you anything just to get the action. That's their job. Their job is not to count whether you win or lose. Their job is to get you to action. All right? Joker says, getting beat up in the 80s, says, yo, it's Eric TV. Slimmy, stick to movies. You don't know ball, says Quentin.
Hater. You don't know nothing but Texas. Shut your ass up.
Is Carmelo considered a winner, says AR Smitty.
Oh, that's tough.
I like Carmelo.
Oh, that's tough. He won in college, so I don't know, man. Like the way he won was irregular. He won and went straight to the NBA. But I don't know, man. His NBA career should have been way better, but he went for the bag. So I mean, he a winner as far as getting the bag.
He could have been a winner if we drafted him to the Pistons instead of Darko Milicic.
Man,
yo, it's Eric TV says he shut down Shaq. What are you talking about, AD? Alex Caruso says from the Thunder, Jokic down. Molly, what up? Molly says, did I miss this Dave Chappelle segment? I want to see what Slimmy has to say. Nope, we about to talk about it right now. We saved it for last just for y'all. Yep. And Kerry told it. The reason why I allowed for the basketball talkers was Kerry said, wait till she get out the grocery store before we start talking.
I saw that too.
Bo Winkle says, you out your rabbit ass mind if you think he can guard the dream. Nobody could with that footwork and speed. Yo, as Eric TV says, 80 meat munching the Joker. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. I think this is about to be a controversial segment.
Oh, this is going to be real controversial.
Well, let me play the trailer. Oh, let me get off of Jawan Howard. Give me a second.
Nigga pulled up Juwan Howard.
Jawan Howard highlights, baby. University of Michigan.
Man, I
This is the
cannot
trailer
believe
for
it.
Dave. This is the trailer for Dave Chappelle.
Sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. I talk this like a lion.
Thank you very much. Please, everybody, have a seat. Be comfortable. We got a lot to talk about.
All right, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. We can get straight to it. Who want to go first? If y'all want me to go first, I can go first. I don't
I know, but
care.
I'm gonna be short and sweet because I know you and Slimmy about to. But don't cut my head off. Yeah, this is my first ever David Chappelle comedy special I've ever seen. I've never
You're
watched.
lying. You lying.
I promise.
You
I
serious?
thought that was crazy when she
I
told me that.
promise. I told Slimmy that. Like, I
What you
promise.
been
I
doing,
thought
Miss
that was
Sanchez? What you been having
crazy.
going on?
I just watch other comedians. He was just never on my radar to
That's
watch. So,
crazy. I wasn't
but
expecting that in 2025, but okay.
yeah, and I wasn't expecting. I'm like, he's
I
really
beg your pardon.
when I looked at the crowd and it was completely like full, I was like, well, damn. But I mean, it was a really good show. It was informative. I feel like he is a really smart comedian. He put in some important things also with comedy, with truth mixed all in together. I learned a lot of things that he, spoke about. Had to go look it up to make sure it was factual. And then what's crazy is he brung up what was that? The White Man Act. Remember I said I had to look up and you told me about the boxer and how he went more into detail about him. Like I had no idea. Like he's a really smart guy. I kind of felt like maybe he was sending some messages, but I'm gonna wait to hear what you and Slimmy say. But otherwise, I think it was pretty good. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna rate it super high. I'm probably gonna give it like a 6.5. But he really has
All right.
some good messages in there. And like I said, I learned a lot from just watching it.
I'm so glad you said that.
What part?
That it was very informative.
Oh, it was. It really was. And then the pictures at the end, I'm like, okay. He was backing his stuff up.
I felt like it. Were you? I'm sorry, Miss Sanchez. Were you?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
I felt like it gave me the chance to pause. This was my second time watching his stand-up. I watched it in person before, and they had us, put our cell phones in a baggie so they can lock it up or whatever, so we couldn't, film. So I'm not foreign to Dave Chappelle. So, but this time I'm sitting here, it's on Netflix. I'm like, all right, let me keep pausing it up. And I would go look and see if something that he says is valid or what's going on, and I'll go down the rabbit hole. And if I'm not mistaken, he said that John McCain and Barack Obama were the reason why Jack Johnson got pardoned. And that wasn't true. 105 years later, Donald Trump pardoned Jack Johnson. So it was very, I'm like, it made me want to look and see what else he was using in his stand-up to creatively like woo his audience or sway them politically. It made me feel that way, and it was dressed into jokes, but it was also not really a joke on Black people. It was jokes on liberal whites, and it was twisted, but it made Black people get caught up in the like a stray, if I may say, or they jumped themselves in that line of fire of his commentary. it was BS to me. It wasn't, I didn't laugh only a few times. I did laugh at the fact that he had a joke about a cat. He said a woman smoking weed versus a woman doing coke, giving you head, fellatio or whatever. Is like the woman that smoked weed, a cat. It's like having a cat suck you, whatever. But anyway, that was kind of hilarious to me because my cat be licking my fingers and it feel dry as hell. I'm like, how is your tongue not wet? Where's the levitation? But anyway, other than that, I give it a 4 out of 10. You can have it. It wasn't
Lex,
his
you are
best.
absolutely correct. I didn't even know that. Yep. It said nope. John McCain did not pardon Jack Johnson. Uh, and it said that Trump, long after McCain's effort began, he championed the cause, but Trump is the one that did it.
And it's like no matter what Donald Trump does with anything related to black people, somehow it's either like they say it's for his own personal gain. But Donald Trump has been rocking with black people for a minute. So that made me go down another rabbit hole and see like, oh, he was cool with Mike Tyson. Oh, he was in the studio with 50 Cent with G Unit or whatever at one point, for a brief minute. It was like, thank you, Dave Chappelle, but no thank you type thing. But I do like him as a comedian. I just didn't like the fact that this was all once again a thing wrapped up in a emotional, political, controversial bias that you didn't actually have that was factual anyway. It made me wonder, did you really buy your property and turn a firehouse into it? Was just making me question all his credibility after that point. So that's why I had the opinion that I had.
I mean, you want to go or you want me to go?
No, I know you probably want to go last on this one.
It don't matter to me.
I'll go. I will say this. I love Dave Chappelle. I love him. But I only laughed a couple times. Whereas because I think I'm so used to him now that I understand some of this what he's gonna say almost damn near all I just know what's coming. But to me, Dave is Dave is controlled out. Like I see it. Like he's doing things to rattle people. None of it is coming together to make sense. Like it nothing makes sense to me. Like you going hard on Trump, but then you saying things like I stand, like the I stand with Israel, and it's like, hey, what you doing, man? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, but when I saw the socks a few years ago, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So I get it, but at the same time, like, bro, you still gotta be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I want to laugh when I watch your specials. Like, but I guess he was more so telling a story. I I can't give this a real high rating. But what I will say is a lot of that stuff checked out outside of the McCain shit, that John McCain shit, like shit about um the journalists and all that stuff, and like, but I think he gotta go back. I think he gotta go back and like start from the drawing board, man. Like start from the drawing board. Um because I didn't die laughing. And I wanna, like, I get it, I wanna be entertained. I want some type of realness from you. I don't think I really care about the politics, man. Like, because when I don't know where you standing, like you got blurred lines. I don't know if I really wanna. I don't know if I want that. Like, man, I really just want to laugh. I want to laugh, man. Like when I get a comedy, when I watch a comedy, and that's probably why I haven't been watching stand-ups a lot because to me, dudes ain't really they're not funny no more. Like I'll watch them a few times, and then they just it just the bar gets lower and lower and lower. So I ah I don't know, man. I like the production of it, though. I like the production. They have some very unique angles for that stage. I like the cinematography. But some of it was a little off because it was a lot of it was a lot of colors that were kind of messed up. I guess it was from the stage lights. I don't know. But they could have did a little bit better with some of the editing. But I just expect more from Dave Chappelle. I just expect more because
I don't know why.
he's technically, I mean, he a legend. He a legend in this. He a legend in this shit, man. Like,
I don't know why.
but
Dave
I
Chappelle and let me stop.
oh,
I'm sorry, son.
oh,
You reminded me of his part the segment that he was talking about the man act, and Miss Sanchez did say it, but I forgot how he referenced Diddy and to make that funny with Jack Johnson, but that was Jack Johnson's wife. He married her. It was kind of it was like the whole thing was twisted to be funny and it wasn't. Or fake woke.
yeah. That's why I said he. That's why I was disappointed because it's like controlled ops. Like it's definitely like it's the sway people. It's the sway people. Like I don't want my I don't want my sports and comedy. I don't want that shit to be political, man. Like keep that shit out of it. I don't want no politics in my fucking. No, it's not the liberals, Mika. It ain't the liberals. It ain't them. Trust and believe, because he wouldn't have said that about that shit at the end. He wouldn't have made that last statement if it was liberals. Like it's a different group that got him. And people that know about the socks, they saw the socks. I'm not gonna even say. I'll just send a picture to the group chat. So and other people, if you watching, you'll look it up and um you'll see the socks. So just you can look it up, and that's who got them. And yeah, it's bad.
Where do you rank it?
I give it a 6.
Mm.
I give it a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Anton ain't like that shit.
Dave Chappelle's best years are behind him. Eddie Murphy understands that Eddie Murphy is not going to have the same impact if he comes back and do stand-up. And that's why he's never going to come back and do stand-up, because he allows for his legacy to stay intact by staying in the spaces that he's in and never doing stand-up again. If Eddie Murphy did stand-up today, we would absolutely can him and say that he's not funny, nor could he ever compare to some of these other people that we actually pedestalize a lot more, like the Patrice O'Neals. And Dave Chappelle is stealing money from Netflix. I'm just going to keep it 100 because I know that it's not the politically correct thing to say, because everybody is going to worship Dave Chappelle and say that he's the greatest comedian, but he's not. And Dave Chappelle has not been the greatest comedian in a long time. You know what Dave Chappelle is? Dave Chappelle is a political activist pretending to be a comedian at this point in his life. That's it. And he throw a joke. Listen, you know how I knew that it was bad? Is because I was able to predict the fucking jokes that he was going to say before he said it sometimes. I even knew the story that he was going to lean into. The Man Act, Jack Johnson. Like, a lot of that shit was so predictable. I did enjoy the part where he was talking about reverse gentrification. That shit was hilarious. I was cracking up because he likes to talk about the whites, and I think that that's a hilarious part of his skit. Dave Chappelle also has a little bit of the game in him. The rapper, he depends on clout chasing and naming names in order to get the crowd going. Yeah, me and the Clips, the Clips played there, and I asked this person to come over and play at the firehouse. Like that shit don't work after a while, and we figure out what the game is because now you got to switch it up, and there's no new anything. Dave is rolling off of name recognition only, and there's a group of people that's gonna come and see him because his name is Dave Chappelle. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I compare that to, and this is probably gonna be bad for me, Cat Williams. I watched Cat Williams' last special and I didn't laugh one time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care how much clout chasing it is. I watched the shit and it was not funny. I watch comedians because I'm looking to laugh, right? It's much easier because you're waiting for the punchline. It wasn't funny. Dave Chappelle's the unstoppable nigga, whatever it is that he want to frame it as, it wasn't funny. It had a couple funny parts. First of all, I think they stealing money from Netflix because the shit got to be at least 2 hours. If you telling me I'm sitting there for an hour, it was so not funny. I fell asleep the first time and I went and rewatched it from the beginning to the end again, and it still wasn't funny. Whenever you hit me in the middle of the special that you're about to start the ending, and then you go into story time, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. I'm not going for it. Again, I know that we going to celebrate these niggas. Jamie Foxx's special wasn't funny either. It was just a bunch of story time. It wasn't funny, man. I'm keeping it 100, bro. Maybe these people are better in movies. Maybe they're better on roasting sessions. Maybe they're better in certain other things. But all of these legends are not hitting, bro. They not hitting the way that y'all keep framing it, and y'all keep talking about how these people are so fucking funny, and y'all keep giving them passes and keep giving them passes. This shit don't be funny, man. It don't be funny. Controversy and funny is two different things. And just because somebody addressed the issue does not mean you can frame it as a joke and laugh at it. These niggas is on the tail end, bro. They just stealing money. And I'm with them. Get your money, King. Do what you want to do. Have your thing. But I'm not going to sit here and gaslight and pretend like the shit was funny when it wasn't. I had funny moments. Like, again, the reverse gentrification. When he was talking about Stevie Wonder couldn't find him. But it was funny. But it's funny just because talking about Stevie Wonder being blind is funny. But I knew what he was going to say when he brought up Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew what was about to happen. You knew it was going to be a couple punchline Stevie Wonder jokes. The comedian that had AIDS paid homage or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Falcon shit was funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not the first part when he brought it back around towards the end and said, the Falcon part. But it wasn't funny from the perspective of, the Falcon came down and hit the trans person in the front. I was like, yeah, I feel you. Like, we've been doing the trans thing for 4 or 5 shows or some shit like that. We've been riding that wave for a long time. The trans people are mad at me. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
it make me think he in a relationship with a trans person on a low, like a side piece or something.
Yo,
we talk about trans people so much, like.
Like I said, bro. Listen. If we all bored and y'all just looking for something to watch, cool. All of this political activist shit, bro. What we doing, man? We get into the jokes. And again, he gonna always sell out shows. He gonna be able to tour and say whatever he want to say whenever he want to say it. But if y'all I'm not gonna just say that it's funny just to say it because that's what everybody else wanted to be. Shit wasn't hitting, bro. It didn't even hit it. Not even a little bit.
Yeah,
not even a little bit.
It wasn't hilarious. It wasn't close to being hilarious. Yeah.
And people tiptoeing over their words and shit like that. And it's like, come on, man, let's just call a spade a spade. If the shit is funny, it's funny. If it's not, it's not. And maybe it hit different in person or something. I think that going and sitting and watching it, it's like going to the show, right? People said, I didn't watch Kevin Hart's last stand-up on Netflix. But it was a lot of it was based off of what he did on his last shows, on his last tour. I went and seen it in person and we was cracking the fuck up, right? It was hilarious as hell. And maybe it was just because it was a bunch of other grown folks, with their knees hurting and that took a nap before they got to the show that was sitting there with me. Maybe that factored into it. I don't know. So going to watch the shows in person may be a little bit different.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna change. Like that, it being in that environment is gonna be totally different.
It is.
Because I
But watching
when
it
I
at
watch
home is
stand up,
completely different.
when I watch stand-ups and I'm at home, like watching them on Netflix, I'm just kind of like sitting there. But the last time I went to the
Going to the show is different.
to the show
It's way
to a
different.
comedy show. I saw Michael Blackson, and I was thinking
Yep.
to myself, like, man, this nigga not gonna be funny at all.
Yep.
Like, man, that nigga, I did not stop laughing the whole time.
It's different in person because they
It's
feed
different
off
in
the energy
person.
of the crowd. The other
Yeah,
people around you is
yeah, all the stuff
laughing.
that's going on. Yeah,
It
you
hit
see them talking
way
to
different.
people. Yeah,
Yep.
it definitely is different. So
So I'm taking that into consideration too. That's why I don't listen to people a lot of times when they say they don't like. Listen, you can like who you don't like. Every time I went to see Kevin Hart in person, I laughed relentlessly. I was cracking up. Whenever I go to see most people in person, I laugh. And I go see. I'm the type of person. I go to the regular comedy shows. Like I go see the white people that I don't even know. Like I go to random shows. I go to watch the comedy clubs. I go and actually go to the shows in real life. I experience this stuff in real life. So my lens again that I'm looking at it in is completely different maybe than the casual, okay, I'm gonna catch a Netflix special, whatever, so on and so forth. Dave Chappelle comedy special seemed like it was unfinished. It seemed unfinished. It seemed like he was just rambling. I don't know, bro. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. And I ain't even look
yeah,
at it from the political lens because I'm able to remove that from my perspective when I'm listening to a joke. I don't give a fuck if you're liberal. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care about none of this stuff. I only care about if the joke hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I only care. Joke is a joke. It just didn't hit, bro. And then it took the stance and all of that afterwards. I said, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Dave Chappelle, in my opinion, don't have edge anymore. I just don't think he got the hunger the same way. I think he do it because he love it. Dave Chappelle he's the NBA player that just like to hoop, but he's not hungry to win.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
He
agree
a person.
1,000%.
This nigga was up there. He was a lifetime hooper up there, bro. He was
Yeah,
lifetime hooping, in my opinion. He wasn't really going hard. You know, he wasn't trying to put up no numbers. He wasn't trying to win no championships. He seemed more relaxed now. I think that Dave hasn't been the Dave Chappelle that people think that he is, in probably well over 5-6 years now.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I I thought the trans jokes was funny on that one special that he was gonna get canceled for or whatever. I don't even think he
I
was
mean,
actually
it's
going to.
predictable. I
I
can
don't. I
I
don't
can
think he was
predict
ever
that
going
he's
to
gonna
get
talk
canceled
about it.
though. I don't think he was ever going to get canceled. Oh no, I'm talking not this show. The
No,
other
I
the
know what you're
first
talking about.
yeah the first one when he came back. But I don't think he's ever going to get canceled because the whole purpose was to. Damn, I ain't gonna get into all that. The whole point is really to be polarizing now for Dave. I think he is the whole purpose now is to be polarizing to get people up in arms. But yeah, he definitely He definitely getting over on Netflix because
them niggas is stealing money, bro.
yeah.
And I don't blame them. Get your money. Listen, if they
Yeah.
gonna pay
Yeah,
you,
get your bag. I ain't
get
mad
it.
at it. Get
But
your bag.
it ain't the same, bro. It's just not the
Yeah.
same. I mean, I don't even care about, honestly, like Saudi Arabia shit. I don't give a fuck.
No, Molly,
Most people don't care.
no, Molly, he was saying that he doesn't stand with Israel. He was saying that he's saying like that was the code word for them to know that he's that somebody is telling him to forcing him to tell jokes. So like that's
I think that Julie is spot on. I don't think
yeah.
that Dave has people around him at
Yeah,
this
they not
point that
pushing
will
him.
be honest.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not pushing him.
I
Too
think
many
he got a bunch of
yep.
hanger-ons and niggas
Too many
I think that now they
too
part
many
of the
yes
Cool
men.
Kids Club. Yep.
Too many yes men. And like
Yep.
nobody want to be nobody want to say like, yo, we need better material from you.
Yeah, they Cool Kids Club now. So everybody is just friends. Oh, I know Dave. Half of this comedy special was name dropping. That's why I said he was like the game.
Yeah,
In one
yeah.
segment, he named Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, John McCain, Jack Johnson. All of this is within the same 6 minutes, bro.
Well, Dave's comedy style has always been storytelling. That's
Yeah,
always
but it's like
been his
it's not.
storytelling.
But his storytelling used to be him about what his experience is and how he's dealing with it. And I was looking to record a special and it broke my heart. It wasn't all just like famous people naming names of famous people. It wasn't all that.
Well, I think he's
And
doing that
again,
now
maybe
because
he's
that's
out
who he
of
around.
but maybe he's out of touch. That's what I'm saying. Maybe
Maybe.
he's completely out of touch.
Maybe. I think he need to he definitely need I think what homegirl said was right, man. He gotta get some better people around him that's gonna tell him the truth. Like, yo, this ain't hitting him. He need to mix it up with somebody who's hungry. He need to mix it
Not
up with
gonna
somebody
happen.
who's hungry.
Not gonna
So
happen.
they could be like, yo, Dave, that segment was stale.
Not gonna happen. He got for what? He's still getting rich. Why would he do anything different if there's no consequence that goes along with it? He probably making more money than ever before. Probably
Yeah.
had the biggest years than ever before. Why would he do it differently?
Yeah.
We asking this nigga to you know what I'm saying, go back to his hungry days. He don't know what that feel like.
Well, Passport, what part do you think went over people's heads?
I don't even think his old friend Bill Maher took him serious when he said F him on stage.
Let me tell you something, Passport. People say that when they don't want to admit that a nigga that's not as good as they used to be. They always say, "Oh, it's just too deep for you to get." Oh no, no, nigga, I got everything that was said. I understand it. I know what he was trying to do. I get it. I wasn't there to go deep. I was there to laugh, nigga. The fuck is we talking about? I'm not looking to get a history lesson from a comedian, bro.
What conspiracy part went over people's heads?
I don't know what the fuck they always say. Oh, you just don't get it, bro. Get what? Listen, everything that he said about Jack Johnson, I already knew. And he was off on some of the details. The fuck is we talking about? I think that the woke shit is it's old, bro. It's tired, in my opinion. I think the woke shit is tired, bro. It's tired. Open my third eye, AD. Oh man.
What part went over people's heads? Like
You said he used to talk about his life, but now he just name dropping. I don't know what that means.
bro, just say
Anyways,
what part went over people's head, please. Please just let me know what part went. I watched it, and I understood everything.
I watched it 1.5 times. The first time when I fell asleep, and then the second time when I watched it in full. And the second time that I watched it right before we did this live stream right now.
What part about Israel went over my head? I literally just explained it to Molly.
He probably talking about the journalist, but
I already said. I already talked about that part that happened.
Well, then I don't know.
The truth can never be taught. What truth? What truth?
Bro,
Man,
bro,
listen,
that's
bro.
why I said that's exactly why I said Dave is controlled ops, because he's not telling a complete truth. He's literally saying half truths to sway people. Like, let's call it the fact that, like Jack Johnson got pardoned by Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same time, he uses the Israel shit to throw you off again. So is it? Nah, you can't pull that on me. Like, I know what you're doing here. The Sox gave him away. The Sox gave him away some years ago. I already knew what it was. But
How are
it
we
is what
tap
it
dancing
is.
around the topic? I said exactly what I believed and what I meant. I was very transparent with exactly how I felt about the special. And I'll be going into it with an open mind too, man. Real talk. I'll be trying to capture it, trying to get it. I'm not seeing it. I don't see it the same way that everybody else do. So I don't know. I think
Yeah,
I
I
think that
didn't.
Dave is still good. I just don't think that Dave is I don't think that Dave is what everybody else trying to make him out to be.
Yeah, they
I
want
don't.
Dave to. They want
He's
Dave to
always
still
gonna be
be.
good. He's always gonna be a great comedian. He always gonna be a GOAT. But
Yeah, he
I'm
a
just
legend.
not. I'm waiting for something new, bro. We need somebody new to come in, bust the game open, and just do some transformational shit, bro. Tired of these same niggas that been in the game for a long time that ain't been doing nothing innovative. These niggas is just stealing money at this point. Real talk. We honestly, that's what I feel. I feel like we missing some new games, some new blood, some new something. And we ain't had nothing. We ain't had nothing new that's transformational in a long fucking time. Even something new from the old players. Ain't been nothing transformational lately. Everything has been the same old, man. Like, ain't nobody switched up the game. Ain't nobody changed the game. Ain't nobody hit nothing with new. None of that, bro. Everything is the same stale shit over and over again. And so I would like to see something new.
The only thing
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
doing the same
funny
shit.
is Drewski's impersonations of
oh
stereotypes.
yeah,
That's the only thing that's been funny lately in the comical world for me.
I
yeah.
don't
But
think that
can
Drewski
he?
is not as good as the other guy. It's another guy that's better, in my opinion, that I think that Drewski kind of took the game from.
Mm.
Who you talking about?
Let me find this nigga. The
It
better Drewski that didn't blow up.
I'm about to say it's not funny, Marco, is it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Funny Marco is hilarious, man. I remember when he first started. Man, that dude used to be walking on that Walmart, walking up to people, saying those song lyrics.
Kyle. His name is Kyle. That's his name. Y'all
Kyle?
know.
Oh.
I think
Who?
his name is Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name? I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, Desi Banks funny. Yeah,
Kyle
Desi
Corver
Banks.
is that? No, that's not his name. What y'all talking about?
Somebody gonna say Carlton Banks.
Kyle Barker? Is that
Cal
ain't his
Parker
name?
is crazy.
What is his
Let me
name?
figure out this shit with these songs so people can see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I gotta find him. There he is.
His first name's Kyle. He kind of reminds me of Drew. He's like a lighter skin.
Killer Kyle. Is that his name? Killer Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
What is this dude's name? I gotta find it. Hold on, let me find it.
Somebody said
Oh,
Eddie
Killer K?
Griffin. Mhm.
That's his name, Killer K.
I ain't hip to him.
This nigga right here.
I never seen him.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't never seen this dude?
Mm-mm.
Man, this nigga's so fucking funny. In my opinion, 10 times funnier than Drewski. And I think that Drewski kind of got his stuff from it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Better than the other shit I had. I swear to God, you did that last shit.
Y'all ain't never seen his name is Killer K. That nigga is hilarious, bro.
No, I ain't hip to him.
Y'all better get up on him, man. That nigga been hot for a long time. He funny as hell, in my opinion. I'll be up on everything, man. I'll be hip to most stuff that's happening in the culture and in the industry. And he made the Walmart videos, yes. Killer K. And that nigga funny as hell. He funny as fuck, bro. His skits is funny. And it be real. He just real. And I'm not gonna say Drewski stole from him. A lot of people say Drewski took a lot of shit from him. So I just think it's a lot of people out here that's really doing shit that don't have as much visibility and stuff like that. But I just think we need some new people. And so that's why I like to go to the comedy clubs and see what's there and all of that stuff, bro.
Yeah, I definitely need to go see another comedy show. But it don't hit the same when I'm sitting at home. I will say that, though. It don't hit the same.
People in the chat know who he is. A lot of people know who he is.
I ain't hip. I have to go look him up. He was did an unemployed friend skit. Okay. I'm gonna have to check him out.
Yep. So
how long you been around?
Years. He been around for a while. Yep, he been around for a while. So that's because y'all be working too much, man. Y'all be living regular life. I'll be in these cultural streets.
You are not wrong.
Facts.
Yeah.
Jay Fabba says not his best special for me is a 6.5. Tell G says Patrice O'Neal most underrated comedian. I don't know that Patrice O'Neal is underrated though. He may not have had as much mainstream success. I wouldn't say that he was underrated.
Yeah, people still know that he funny as fuck.
Yeah. Dave is more than a comedian. He's more than a comedian. He's a storyteller. He can captivate you just by talking without telling a joke, and that makes him special, says Bo Winkle. Yeah, that's cool. I want to hear a joke, my nigga. Young one 1985 says, Anton, I'm a water treatment engineering consultant, but was a casino bellman, requested assigned to high rollers in college. Listening to your perks, you rich for real, not for fake. Hashtag bag chasers. Slimmy, I've been telling what the life was like since what? 7, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
When I did a video about the life.
Mm-hmm.
I've literally been telling people what the life is like, been like way before I even blew up on YouTube. I think that video did over 1 million views.
Woo! Good Lord.
Let me see something. Man, let me see how old that was.
Shit. A milli. And this from
Bro,
grinding.
This was, nigga, look, this was over 6 years ago, bro. Over 6 years ago. That's 1.8 million views 6 years ago.
Wow.
6 years ago. Niggas acting like I just broke out. Literally over 6 years ago. Oh, you, like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Where y'all been at? I was doing millions of views way before all of this shit ever popped off. Anyways, let's continue on. She can do whatever, says call me Mr. Love. To me, I'm not worried. Miss Sanchez, what's the ring size?
Wow.
That is funny.
Do your thing, Miss Sanchez. All right, then. Adidas. All right. A.R. Smitty says, I wholeheartedly agree. Going to a comedy special in person is a completely different vibe.
Facts.
Yo, it's Eric TV says Corey Holcomb is still funny.
He is.
He didn't say he's staying with Israel. Didn't you say you were thinking about doing a stand-up special once, AD? I did. I would kill it. I would absolutely kill it. I would absolutely kill it.
I believe it after the other night.
What do you mean after the other night?
I was in tears. Your impersonation.
Oh.
I was in tears.
I got a lot of impersonations. I can impersonate a lot of people, a lot of politicians, all of that stuff.
Barack.
Corey Holcomb said about Dave Chappelle about 4 years ago, and everybody said he was hating. It's not comedy, it's a TED Talk. What comedic moments? Yeah, Corey was right. Yes, I would absolutely kill it. I would never freeze up. Bro, I'm a winner at everything that I do. I'm a winner at everything I do. I do not lose in any capacity. Unc B Streamer says, New Ninjas, IG funny, not stand-up funny. It's art.
That's true.
Josh Johnson is funny, says yours Eric TV. Bone Winkle says Dave is still funny, but chooses to talk about issues more than telling jokes. Either way, he captures your attention, rather you are laughing or not. Yeah, you can make that case. But I don't think that Dave is above reproach and criticism either.
Yeah, nobody is. Nobody is. Like, you just got to be honest, man. Dave ain't, this one didn't hit. It didn't hit. If you get the right people around on the next one might.
Benny Boo says, stand-up is a different animal, brother. Nobody cuts you off, and you have to entertain us the whole time. And that's what I do every day. All right. Now y'all doubt me. Now I got to go ahead and do a stand-up for y'all. Now I got to do a stand-up comedy special for y'all. You doubt me, I destroy. Any other thoughts before we get up out of here?
Marty Supreme. Didn't let me down. I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
Don't ever
You got
send SpongeBob again.
Inspirational Jewish bomb.
Yo, you cannot say that on this internet. Ooh-wee. Be careful.
Salesman. He just was trying.
That's what he said. That's what he said in the movie.
Wait, what did you say?
Remember when they was sitting at the table? The Marty guy?
Wait, when he was
sitting and he was validating how he was able to say certain things because he was Jewish and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is true.
That's what made me assess him harder.
Yeah. But that's why he was able to move around like that too.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how he was able to move around like that. But that's another thing about that film. If they had caught them two, in reality, they would have died when when they
what
caught
to?
it, when them hillbillies when them hillbillies caught up to them, they would have been ghosts in real life. They would have been done. They wouldn't have got away
Oh, I
like
know what
that.
you're saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been no
Yeah.
gas. That shit wouldn't have, man. They'd have instantly blew down. They'd have smacked the car. They wouldn't have got out that. They wouldn't have got out like that. They'd have made sure that they got fucked up,
He
like
should
for
have went to
real.
jail for so much, but she went to jail. Almost went to jail for some box. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a crazy movie. Crazy. Yep, crazy movie.
What's the
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
What's the movies for next week?
Oh yeah, I ain't even get the I know one of them is fuck. I think it's Bone Temple and Primate. I believe
Oh, is
Primate.
it Primate?
Huh?
Is it Primate?
I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
and
I believe. Hold on. Let me
I
see.
feel bad. My mind is wired this way, but Bone Temple sounds something like Jungle Pound Town.
Huh?
Bone Temple.
No.
What's that about?
That is 20. It's 28 days later.
Slimmy
It's
about to try to make
28
me
years
suffer,
later.
bro. I don't like that.
It's 28 years later. It's a sequel.
I can't believe you about to make us suffer through this.
That's gonna be like the only thing out. Hold on, it's gonna
Now we
be
can
next
roll.
Sunday.
No, the only reason I said that is because I'm still disappointed in that 28
Oh yeah,
years later, bro.
that was wild. Wait, so next, hold on, I'm tripping. Oh, it's the 4th. And we probably gonna have to watch something on streaming because it's not gonna be a lot new out. Like it's not gonna be a lot new out. So yeah, I think Song Blue. I don't even think that come out yet. So yeah, I'll have to come up with it. Come up with it later tonight, and then I'll send it to y'all. Cause the 4th. Okay, so yeah, Song Blue is gonna be out. Okay, so Song Blue is gonna be one of them, and I think
I thought you had already made the thing for it. You changed your mind?
no, I didn't make the thing for this one.
Hmm.
Oh, we went through all the ones. We went through those. Those already gone and done.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah, because Primate don't come out to the 9th. So yeah, Primate not gonna be up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do
Slimmy
Song
gonna put it
Blue.
together.
Yeah, yeah, I'll have it together later tonight. We're gonna have to watch Anaconda.
I was just about to say that. Yay!
You excited about that?
No, I mean it's got to be better than SpongeBob for sure.
SpongeBob was
Yeah,
hilarious, bro.
we gotta watch Anaconda. Yeah, so it's
SpongeBob
Anaconda,
was hilarious.
Song Blue, and probably something streaming.
I do not like snakes.
SpongeBob was hilarious.
Well,
Love SpongeBob.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go listen to that.
You got to
That
watch
shit
it with
was
me,
so
Miss Sanchez. You're gonna be cracking up.
come on, let's go. And then after that, we got to go to the what is it? The crafts table.
Oh Lord.
I like how she just smoothed that up.
Oh Lord.
You don't want to see that. That's gonna be
I
too
do.
hard for you to watch.
Come
Most
on.
people can't take it
Why?
because there's too much money on the table,
Woo!
and so a
But
lot of people get and I'm being honest to God, a lot of people get apprehensive and they say, "Oh my God, that's so," it's a lot. Like you got to have a stomach for it. Everybody don't have a stomach for it.
yeah, I definitely don't. I stopped going to casino with my dad.
See?
He love that shit.
I'll be like,
Hell no.
"Son, are you sure this is what you want to do?"
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the shit I was seeing, man. I was like, if you don't stop this shit right now, stop this shit right now, man. Like, what are you doing? I could
I'm
not
not
believe
into
this.
gambling, but I'll go with a winner. So
Oh way. I can't do it, man. I
Well,
love
you win
poker.
some and you lose some, and it averages out. Some years, a lot of years you be in the black. Some years you in the red. I think
Woo.
my worst
Shit.
year, I might have lost like 23,000,
Woo.
which is very small for how much. But you got to think, I've had days where I've did 120,000. You know what I'm saying? I've had
Oh,
days
bro.
where. So I mean, I'm talking about winning, and then you have
Yeah, that's a
it
lot.
balances out. The
Sheesh.
way that they evaluate whether or not how they gonna treat you is the action that you give. So it's not
Yeah.
for them. It's not about win or loss. It's about the potential from the action that you give. I think the worst year I've ever had is 23, which again I've had 50,000, 60,000 on the table and play at
Whew.
one time. So 23 is not a lot. You know what I'm saying? But then I've had years where I've been in the plus, 80, $82,000. So
Most I lost
uh,
$20 at the casino, and I was out of there.
You say
you said
what?
how much?
$20. That's the most I lost, and I was out of
$20.
there. I was like, let me go shopping instead.
The
You
most
said
I lost was
$20?
100.
Yeah, that's a lot. I was out of there. I wasn't about to risk.
Hey,
My
I
sword
feel you.
messed with me.
I
I was
feel
on
you. Oh
slots.
no. I've never. Nah, I ain't
And
never
No,
been
it's not
at
for
no
everybody.
casino,
I don't
nothing.
think that everybody should go. I don't think that everybody should do it.
I just did it because I was in Vegas. I'm like, okay, let me see.
Because I know it ain't. I'm never gonna stop. I
But I'm
love poker,
shit.
but I've never played at a casino. I never will. Because I already know I'm good, but I can't do it. Because I'm always feel like I gotta get back. I gotta get back. I gotta get back. I'm not I'm
I
not
about
gonna
to
want
love the
I'm
casino.
not gonna want them to snatch me up.
It's like this, bro. It's hard to convince people that, and it's gonna sound cliche, but you never go with anything that's gonna affect you. That's the whole premise. I see people in there with their rent money. I see niggas cashing their paychecks.
Come on, man.
Because you're gonna see it when you go to the cage. You're gonna see people, you know what I'm saying, taking out money on their credit cards, all of that type of shit. That's when the degeneracy kick in, right? So you can't be in there doing something that you're not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got you it's not fun. I'll put it like this, bro. A lot of the reasons why people like the high rollers play, clearly it's not because they need the money. They're playing because they like the action. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's not fun, then that's when you need to cut it out. That's when you
Yep.
got to quit. When it no longer becomes fun, when there's no fun that goes along with it, when it starts to become something that you need to do or something that when it starts to affect your finances or something like that, you got to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing is, I tell people just don't do it at all because you don't know if you got that type of addictive personality towards this thing. 'Cause if you got that type of addictive personality, I don't want you niggas to lose your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's what's gonna happen. You gonna
Correct.
fuck up.
So I just tell people, like, I don't accept any endorsement from gambling companies or anything like that. I like to shoot dice. I used to like to shoot dice when I'm, in the hood. I used to like to shoot dice, all that type of thing. In this point in my life, the only safe way for me to do it is to go into a casino because I can't shoot it on the street no more.
Hell no.
Because that niggas get killed on the street.
Hell no. Yeah.
So that's what I like to do. I like to shoot, you know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff. So it's a fun way for me to do the thing that I've always liked to do. And I like to throw a couple of dollars on a sports bet because it makes me more interested in the game that I'm about to attend. But I don't suggest that people do it because again, I've seen people start to risk way more than they supposed to. They go in debt, they fuck up their houses, their relationships, they lose their kids, and then it turns into something bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't advocate for it, but I like to occasionally indulge when I'm in town.
Yeah, man. Whew. I'll be nervous.
If they ever
That'd be
put
nice.
PS5 gaming in the casino, I'm cooked.
Never. They
Oh
never gonna do
man.
that.
Oh, if they doing Uno, I am there.
They do Uno here.
Or phase 10. I'll whoop y'all into phase 10. What? I'm for real. Don't play.
Somebody said, I don't understand how people can get that deep into it, man. Well, think about it like this. Of all the addictive things on earth, drugs, women, whatever, what could be more addictive than money and a lifestyle? That's what they sell you. They sell you a lifestyle.
Yeah.
If somebody
Camera.
goes to work and they make $30 an hour and you can make $30 in 30 seconds, it turns something on in your brain that you didn't even know was there. And that's why I tell people to stay away from the shit because they can't unsee that now.
Yeah.
Now
It's a
it's a
dopamine hit.
dopamine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a dopamine that goes and it reprograms your brain. So if it's something that you never experienced, you never have to worry about it. A lot of people think that, oh man, I'll just be able to quit. You're not gonna be able to unsee that shit. You're not gonna, and then now you're gonna try to program yourself to think, okay, well, why would I go and make $30 an hour when I just made $120 and 35 seconds. And you just got
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, it rewires you.
It's not in your favor. You don't even understand what you're about to get yourself into. So it's a thing that reprograms your brain. And that's why I say that it is possibly the most addicting thing that you could ever do in your life.
Yep.
Because it's constant adrenaline that's going to be pumping through your body when you actually now, because you got something to lose, right? For the casual gamer or for the person that, let's say he a high roller, right? Which means that he doesn't need the money. It's not the same type of adrenaline because everything ain't on the line. Think about a nigga, because people do it every day. Think about a dude that's probably gonna lose his fucking family if the dice roll wrong, or the wrong card come out, or he gonna lose his car, or he mortgages his business, or his credit cards is fucking maxed out. He can win everything or he can lose everything. And the odds is against him mathematically. You know what type of adrenaline gonna be pumping through his body? Crazy. Crazy.
A bad stomach ache.
Oh, it's gonna be worse than that. That nigga gonna have to take that slow drive home. Think about it, because he can't pay his fucking rent when he get home. He gotta explain that shit.
You can call Marty.
And it's even worse. What's worse than a casino? A fucking bookie. Because now you owe a nigga money. Now you owe somebody money on the street. People die every day. People get their legs cracked every day. People get their check. Listen. Gambling is so addictive. Fuck the casino. It's so addictive. That's why these DraftKings and all of this stuff that's promoting it in the sports, they getting these young guys hooked into it, and it's crashing out the culture. I used to be in a plant. You know who made the most money in the plant, Slimmy?
The hustlers.
The numbers man and the guy that took the sports bets.
Mm-hmm.
That's who, and usually he was a union rep.
Them niggas, man. I seen niggas at
They will collect it straight out of your check. They will
Nestle.
cash your check. They will cash your check for you.
Nestle.
You can gamble on your future check. The numbers man and the betting man, the sports betting guy, always made the most money. Wow. And they will cash your check at the end of the week. Seen it happen 1,000 times, bro.
That's crazy.
Every time. Telling you, seen it happen all day in the plant. It's the biggest thing that happened in there is the numbers guy. I don't know if it's still happening because I ain't been in the plant in so long, but it was happening when I was still in there.
And them niggas was betting every fucking what was it, Sunday? No, it would be bet. They would do the best on Friday for Sunday's games, Yeah, niggas come in on Monday mad, getting that lunchroom. Everybody paying.
Yeah. I don't think that they do the sports betting in there no more because you can just do that shit on your phone now. It's so accessible. You can go on FanDuel or some
That's
shit and just bite it on your phone right then and there. So it don't even make no sense.
Anton,
I be
the new sporting place we got here, remember? The
Yeah,
new
you
bet.
was telling me about that. I'm gonna come check it out. I've seen guys sitting at the game, tense as fuck, and you can see the FanDuel or some shit on their phone, and
oh hell no.
they hoping that the at the game they doing their shit at the game, bro.
No, I'm cool. No, I'm
Yes,
cool.
bro. Yes, it's a real thing, bro.
The Bears just
So
lost.
it don't
Yeah,
matter. They in the
bookies
playoffs
all
now.
becoming obsolete now.
Never
But there's gonna be
mind.
people that still want to bet like off the grid, so bookies ain't gonna go completely away.
Yeah, that's
Shaq and
true.
Kobe or Wade and Bron, bro. If you don't realize there ain't no way for Wade and Bron to stop Shaq, like I that's a crazy question, dog.
Yeah. It's bad out here. It's bad out here. Let me read some more of these super chats. A couple more super chats before we can get up out of here. AD Kawhi is cooking Detroit basketball 55-10. Do we got 55? No, we don't.
Yeah, right. I know Kawhi
Bullshit.
Leonard ain't doing that. I thought he was hurt.
Bullshit. Let me see something.
What?
NBA,
Ooh.
man. That can't be right.
You should check out Molly's Game. That was a good gambling movie on Netflix.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, they did
I
win.
seen most of it. Yeah, but I don't think that.
Oh, he did have 55 and 11.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Whoa. He didn't have 55, 10, and 10, though. He had 55, 11, and 5. 5 steals. Ooh. They won by 13.
NBA
Damn.
box score.
Harden had 28. Fuck. He had a double nickel. Woo. As soon as I
Clippers
talk shit about
last.
somebody, they show up.
Okay, you got 27. Kawhi 55.
Yeah.
This
Fuck.
nigga shot 17 free throws.
Man, I seen dudes shoot way more than that. That ain't honestly, that ain't even a lot. That ain't even a lot of free throws, man.
17 is not a lot of free throws.
Man,
17 free throws.
James Harden used to have like 20 free throw nights. 20-point free throw nights. Just 20 on free throws alone, man. Just this age of basketball, man. They get to the that should be shocking how many free throws they shoot.
Fuck. Well, it don't matter. I don't even care. I lost $100 on 2 parlays and knew this wasn't for me. Yeah, get the hell up out of there.
Woo!
876. TS Car Wash and Detail Services. My grandma won 300,000 playing craps and blackjack. She probably
Fuck.
gave it all back. She probably gave it all back. Slim, who winning? Shaq and Kobe Lakers or Wade and Brian Heat?
Come on, man. No, there's
You
no
know what?
way.
You know who Slimmy gonna say?
There's no way to stop Shaq and Kobe.
04 Pistons did.
No way. They did it.
04 Pistons did.
After they had already won a championship, 3 championships.
04 Pistons did.
And Brian and Wade, what? They only won, what, 2 championships?
I'm just saying the 04 Pistons did it. So
They got 2 championships compared to 3. I don't know. I don't know, man. Shaq and Kobe is fucking unstoppable. Hey, Drip Drummer, you can't talk sports if you don't know the answer to that. If you don't know that Shaq and Kobe are fucking unstoppable, like no, there's no free throws in no 2v2 game, man. What do y'all be thinking? What do y'all think? There's no free throws. Come on now, man. Lazy Shaq. Okay. Yeah, y'all. I'll be questioning, do y'all, oh my gosh, did y'all watch basketball back then? I've never seen anybody like Shaq. Never. Like, that dude was a straight monster. It was fear in people's eyes. If you ever looked at Sean Bradley's face when he was guarding Shaq, that motherfucker looked scared every time. Every time.
Any final thoughts?
No.
Any final thoughts, anybody?
Only thing I have to say is no more cartoons. No, I'm just joking. I'll see some.
Oh, Lord.
I'm joking. I'll see some cartoons. I'm ready for some horror movies. Good God.
Really? Oh, I hate horror movies.
We had horror movies back to back to back.
Them was trash.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to Derry was the only thing that I was intrigued by. I'm gonna watch it again.
Slimmy said Joker will never be never a career like David Robinson. Root for everybody black. What?
Yeah, he can't.
But Kawhi ain't better than Clay. Stop it, says TS Car Wash and Detail Service.
I'm talking about right at that moment. Kawhi ain't had no game in a while. Like that was a breakout game for him. That's dope. I'm glad he had it. Shaq or
I feel like I've been slacking in December.
What you mean?
On work ethic.
Wait, y'all. So January. Okay, when did we say we were doing a hood throwback classic?
Oh yeah,
that's coming up. That'll be Sunday, right?
Oh
yeah. Niggas make so many excuses for the Lakers. Kobe and Shaq was falling out. Niggas, everybody got problems. B. Stop making excuses for these niggas. These niggas caught a L.
Yeah, they just lost. That's one thing you can't take away from Detroit. They went in there. They was on a mission. I was cheering for Detroit. I ain't gonna lie.
We actually went back.
Detroit
We went to the finals the year after that. So I don't know what people talking about. We lost against San Antonio. Should have beat them too. Anyways, all right, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out till tomorrow. Peace.
All right, y'all.